Welcome to the Samwelb B12 experience,
where we have you covered for all the NHL action, play-by-play, news, and more. Make sure to subscribe today.
Hello, Canada, hockey fans. Tonight it's a different land.
Watching Samwelb experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. Here we go. We're set, we're ready, and we are live. It's the LA Kings and the Toronto Maple Leafs. You know this is going to be a good one. We don't get to see the Kings coming to town all that often, just once a year, if that, and here they are today. They are on a I believe it's 7 games on the road to start the season. The Kings in for the long haul, and we're hoping their stop in Toronto is an exciting one, but of course, hoping that it goes our way. Richard coming in with the 20-pounder. Richard, thank you so much getting us started. Wore my Austin Matthews jersey to my chess club's first match of the season last night, and I won. There you go. Hope it's an omen for Austin tonight. That is right, Richard. We are looking for Matthews to pick up his first of the season, and I have a feeling that's going to happen tonight. So thank you, Richard. Thank you, everybody. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Ben, what's going on? Chris, hello there. Phil, welcome in to the show. It is going to be a doozy. Of course, welcome to Richard. Caleb, hello there. Dan, what's going on? Duke, welcome. Dallas, hello there. Colin, what's shaking? Welcome in. Welcome to the show. Jeff, what's going on? Good to see you. Francisco, hope all is well, buddy. Welcome to the show. Daniel Barry, hello there. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in, one and all. Dan, hello there. Rob, Sasquatch, good to see ya. Good to see everybody. There's so much to talk about, and I don't even want to kind of start to tease it because then we're going to talk about it. So let's get to the lines before we get into all the good stuff. So whichever social media platform you're watching on, welcome in. Thank you for being here. The lineups for tonight, and there's already some changes, but for the Kings, they're going with Alex Lafreniere, Anze Kopitar, Adrian Kempe. Kempe and Kopitar, they are so good. We got Kevin Fiala with Quinton Byfield and Warren Foegele. Foegele was a key piece of the Oilers that came over to the Kings. Tough guy Tanner Jeannot with Philip Deneau and Trevor Moore, ex-Maple Leaf Trevor Moore. What's up, John? Welcome in. Beverly, hello there. We got Andre Lee with Alex Turcotte and Trevor Lewis. Then on the flip side, backing up the blue line, Mikey Anderson with Jordan Spence, Vladislav Garikov with Kyle Burrows, Andreas England and Brant Clark. And getting the call tonight is going to be David Rittich, ex-Maple Leaf, ex-Calgary Flame, David Rittich. getting the start tonight. Darcy Kemper out with an injury. So is Arthur Kaliev, and of course, Drew Doughty with that nasty ankle injury. Joel Edmondson, he is a healthy scratch tonight. Now, for the Maple Leafs, William Nylander did not skate in practice earlier today in the morning skate. He was out with illness. However, he did take the skate here. He took warm-ups. So Nylander is a game time decision. That is obviously going to mess around with the lineups. Now, Max Pacioretty was absent. So our assumption is he is not going to play. So I believe that Nylander will sit into that spot. So this is what we believe we're going to see tonight. Matthew Nyes with Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, top line. No surprise there. Then we're going to get Bobby McMann on the second line with Max Domi. And originally it was scheduled to be Pacioretty. I believe this is going to be now William Nylander. So we'll have McMann, Domi, and Nylander on the second line. We got Holmberg with Tavares returning and Nick Robertson on that third line. Tavares coming in that third line center, which is exactly where a lot of us feel he should be. Now, he is just coming back from that illness. Apparently, it was pretty nasty. He lost some weight and needed to get back up here and going. So Holmberg, Tavares, and Robertson. And Colin says, Sam, I got great seats, center ice, behind the benches. Colin, that's awesome. Maybe we'll see you. I hope you're going to enjoy that game being there live. Jeff, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. So where were we? Fourth line, Steven Lawrence, David Kemp, Ryan Reeves. A-OK. Will we see Reeves and Tanner Jeannot drop the gloves tonight? Time will tell. The D side, again, we got a change here as well. Morgan Riley, Chris Tanev, the same. Ekman Larson, Jake McCabe, no change. Simon Benoit has a new partner on the line tonight. Timothy Liljegren is going to make his season debut, come in that third pairing. Theo Sam Eagle, what's going on? Welcome in. Never a healthy scratch. That's awesome. You're right. Cam, what's going on? Welcome in as well. So Timothy Liljegren stepping up and Anthony Stolarz going to get that game tonight. Stolarz going to be your starting netminder. Connor Timmins, the healthy scratch. Joseph Woll was on the ice. He was taking some practice. He was skating. He is improving. So will we see him this weekend? The Leafs take on the Rangers Saturday night. Will we see Joseph Woll there, or will he just be in the backup slot slowly making his way? It's a busy week next week for the Maple Leafs. They have another back-to-back, so we'll have to see if he gets in there or if they're going to stay with Hildeby. But Woll is out. Yarncroc is out. Duar is out. Hakanpää is out. Minton is out. Mermis is out. And, of course, Nylander was out with illness. He's back, and now apparently Pacioretty is out. So lots shuffling around in the Leafs lineup, so we'll have to see what actually is going to come out on this ice. Now, Nylander, like I said, game time decision, so we'll see what he's going to be. Caleb coming in with the $4.99. Thank you, Caleb. Let's show the Kings who's king tonight. Oh, yeah. Caleb, I love it. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Let's get the sticks out for both Caleb and Richard. Some stick taps for the super chats. Thank you all so very much. Now, those are the lineups tonight. There are some milestones to call out here. And, well, I kind of want to skip that because this milestone is exactly what I was going to talk about at first intermission today. So we're going to skip that one. We're going to go to the second one. Brant Clark is coming off a 3-assist outing for the Kings, and he can become the first King defenseman aged 21 or younger to post multiple points in consecutive games since Drew Doughty did it in 09-10. So good for Clark. He has a chance if he can pick up multiple points tonight to become the youngest Kings defenseman, 21 or younger, to do it. Now, the Kings, this is not good news. The Kings have held Austin Matthews to only 9 in 13 games since he entered the league. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points in 13 games since he entered the league in 16-17. The 4 goals are the least Matthews has scored against any franchise, and 9 points is tied for the least he has recorded versus any club. So would tonight be the night against the club where he's put up the least amount of points to break out of his shell and get going? We hope Austin Matthews can do it and start putting some points on the board. Hayden, what's going on? B. Disney, welcome in. Peter, welcome as well. Thank you all for being here. Now do that thing as you're coming in. nothing like a chicken wing. Hit that thumbs up, hit that like button for us. If you're watching on the other platforms, hit that like as well, hit that tap. But most importantly, share us out. Drop our link on your social media circles, wherever you're on: Reddit, Discord, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Give us a share out there, or share us to other people if you're watching on another platform where you can just share directly to people. Share to your hockey friends, share to your hockey communities, and help let people know we're here and they should come hang out, have a good old time for a good old hockey game, which is going to be getting going momentarily. So those are some of the milestones we're looking for. I'm going to skip over the other one because, well, we're going to talk about that a little bit later on today. Lots of stats, some things to talk about. But last night, big thing happened. The Minnesota netminder scores a goal. Gustafsson scores a goal. And now Gustafsson has more goals than Austin Matthews. Can you believe it? What a moment it was. Always happy to see a goalie goal. Jonesy, what's going on? Welcome in, the voice of the Leafs. Jonesy, I like that. Len, what's going on? Start another poll for Matthews. Get points tonight. I should. Charlie, hello there. Welcome in. Parlay Detroit says, go Leafs. Zadai, welcome in. Go Leafs, absolutely. Raymond, what's going on? Share it with someone who hates hockey. Yeah, you could do that as well. Share it around. Jen, what's going on? Welcome in. But yeah, that's it. Minnesota Wild netminder scores a goal last night. That was pretty darn incredible. If you haven't seen it, you can find the clip. It was amazing. Alan, what's going on? The other side of the coin, I mean, that was exciting. That was such a nice moment. But the other moment we want to talk about tonight is a little bit somber. Obviously, the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Johnny Gaudreau situation. We all know what happened. But last night, if you missed it, the Columbus Blue Jackets playing at home versus the Florida Panthers. The opening was filled with so many moments. Both teams, Florida Panthers and the Blue Jackets, all wearing Johnny Gaudreau jerseys during warmups, was so nice. They raised his number 13 to the rafters. Such a nice moment. But the moment that got me was when they dropped the puck, the opening faceoff. The Columbus Blue Jackets, they put 4 men on the ice. They did not put a winger in Johnny Gaudreau's spot. They dropped the puck and they knocked it over, and it actually went to the Florida Panther player, Sam Bennett. Sam Bennett kind of pushed the puck to Johnny Gaudreau's forward spot, and they let 13 seconds run off the clock while they were standing there. It was such an unbelievable moment. Jeff coming in with the $4.99 super chat. Thank you, Jeff. Go Leafs, go. Absolutely. Thank you so much. Stick taps for Jeff. But if you didn't see the moment, we did post part of it as a short. You got to go in and watch it. It was such a touching moment. To see the tears in everybody's eyes was, oh my goodness, it was unbelievable. So what a fantastic moment. Good on the Columbus Blue Jackets for making the best of a very difficult situation, and good job to the Florida Panthers for going along with it and being part of the tribute that they did, and that running the 13 seconds off the clock, putting the puck to Gaudreau's spot on the wing. Oh, it was heart-wrenching, but it was an unbelievable moment. So big kudos to both those organizations for doing something real special. So wanted to kind of get that out before we dive into tonight's game and really get going. Mr. Wolf, welcome in. Touch Football, how's it going? Welcome in as well. Thanks for being here. Rich, what's going on? It was so beautiful. I mean, it's such an unfortunate situation. Really tough moment, but they did a fantastic job with it. And that's something we all love about sports, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter which team you love, which team you hate. When there's something serious that happens, the world comes together through sport and does the right thing. So I was very proud of the hockey community for that game yesterday. And now at the end of the day, Florida ended up winning the game, and it was a tremendous hockey game. It was so exciting. There was another great moment. I believe it was early on in that game, if I'm not mistaken. I think actually second period came midway through the second period. Sean Monahan, who was Gaudreau's best friend, who actually came to play with them, scored a goal, and he turned around and he pointed up at the Gaudreau number they hung up in the rafters. So the evening was completely full of spectacular moments. So if you're able to catch that game on a replay or the highlights, I highly recommend checking it out. Marshall, what's going on? Nico, what's shaking? Welcome in. Good to see everybody. Caleb, what's up? Kings are winning. Caleb's calling the Kings to win it. We're going to see. Mike, what's up? The curse of Carey Fraser. Oh, man, Carey Fraser. Gotta love Carey Fraser. Or not. Books, what's up? Sasha, hello there. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for joining us. All right, they're going to take their last commercial game before this one is getting underway. And as we predicted correctly, Pacioretty is going to come out. William Nylander is going to slot in to that spot on the wing. So after taking the pregame skate, Big Willie Styles is good to go. And he's going to be jumping in this game, playing on the wing with Domi centering that second line. So I like this. I like what they've done. Tavares centering that third line is great. Bobby McMann and William Nylander on the wings. Love it. I think that's a great adjustment. What I'd like to see when Pacioretty comes back, Holmberg becomes a healthy scratch. Patch comes in on the wing with Tavares and Robertson. To me, that's a perfect third line. So, of course, we don't know how serious his illness is. It started with Tavares. It went to Willie. Now it's gone over to Pacioretty. Unfortunately, it's one thing. A lot of people are sick right now. So it's something that's just going through the locker room. And when these guys are as close as they are, it's just going to happen. So unfortunate, but hey, we hope Pacioretty is good. And of course, we hope Nylander is, if he's not 100%, we hope he's close enough to it. Mimi, hello there. What's going on? Michael, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you all for being here. That's right. The anthems are just moments away. And then we're going to get this game flying. Leafs, Kings. I love every time the Kings come to town. They are a nice team with some underrated players. They're exciting to watch. Primus, what's going on? Welcome in, Antonio. Hello there. You know, if you're not familiar with the Kings, because they are on the West Coast, and usually they play pretty late. And so if you're not a fan of the Kings or you haven't stayed up to watch them play, you might not be familiar with which players you should be keeping an eye out for. Well, for me, I'm a big Anze Kopitar fan. Kopitar is so good. The way he moves the puck, he's just in the right spots, the right times. He's a great player to watch. Kempe, he's been coming up as well. So Kopitar and Kempe, those two names, definitely. Kevin Fiala is a guy who can put the puck in the net, is an absolute beast. So is Philip Deneau. So these are some names you'll probably hear a lot of today. And of course, Trevor Moore. Trevor Moore, since going to LA, has really, really stepped up his game. He kind of jumps back and forth between the second and third line, but he can go in anywhere and he puts on some good minutes. So you'll hear a lot of these names. Gretzky still playing with the Kings. I hope not. I can't take any more high sticks towards the end of the game. But all right, they're on the ice. The lights are down. It looks like we're going to be getting the anthems coming up here momentarily, and it'll be time to get this game going. I'm excited. Let's just drop the puck. Let's drop the puck. Just watch the tribute. Heavy Man, yeah, Zadai, and I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. It was very heavy. It was a great tribute. They did a phenomenal job with it. So really, really impressed. I'll be super impressed today if the Leafs can now pull this one together. They've put a couple wins together. They're 2-1-0. They're doing the right things. What we're really watching for tonight, stay out of the box. Big key. They've taken a lot of penalties. A lot of it has been Simon Benoit with 8 minutes. Stay out of the box. Shoot the puck. Power play goals. Their power play has not been very good. Who is out if Nylander is in books? So Pacioretty is out. Pacioretty has an illness as well, so it looks like he's out. All right, here we go. Please rise if you're able. I'm able.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts silently streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, that our flag was still there. Oh, say does thy star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for
Let's
thee.
go.
The Leafs tangle with their first
Excellent
Western
job,
Conference
Natalie
opponent of the
Morris.
season
Thank you
as the
for
LA
hitting those
Kings
subscribes.
invade Scotiabank.
Appreciate it.
Coming off
That
an
puts us
8-7
4
overtime
subscribers away from 24,600. So thank you so much for hitting those. We are set to go. David Riddich ready to get that start here today. And he's going to be going toe-to-toe against Stolarz. Big Stolarz. He is a big boy. This is going to be a good game. It's going to be a great game. We're all set, ready to drop the puck and play some hockey. Our widgets will start to pop up as the game gets going along. So thank you for joining us. Welcome in. Do that thing. Hit that like button for us. Smash that thumbs up. Smash those subscribes. Let's play some hockey. There is Big Willie Styles. He looks set and ready to go. D, what's going on? Kings stink. Easy W. It's never easy. Let's go. So the second line going to lead the Leaf squad out.
Your starting lineups brought to you by Molson.
Domi, Nylander, Bobby McMann, and the Leafs going to win this opening draw. First puck, they're going to dump this one in. Bobby McMann going hard into the corner. He's trying to get it over to Domi. Can't do it. The Kings going to pick it up. They're going to turn this one away, and Fogel going to send this all the way down the ice. And just like that, a quick icing call to start this game going. Hey, it wouldn't be hockey if we didn't get a whistle 15 seconds in. Missing the blue lipstick. Yeah, Dallas, nobody does blue lipstick like Tampa Bay. Second line, yeah, Books, me too. I think it's going to be a great line. I'm excited to see what that line is gonna bring out, because I think they can do real good things. All right, let's see why our widgets here are not updating as expected.
Because usually their calling card is
Off the draw, this one coming back around, and a shot right on. That's going to be grabbed and held.
Ended up losing that game in overtime as well.
You know, everything's
All right, so we got some of our widgets starting to come up here. Might take a few minutes. Jim, what's going on? Welcome in. That's right, it's a retro jersey night in the building tonight, which is pretty cool. Off the draw, this is coming around. King's going to try and get this past Riley. They do. This going down into the corner. And again, another whistle here as Warren Fogel is kind of looking at the officials saying, you gots to be kidding me on that.
Well, you know, we mentioned for Craig Berube, though, the early returns on how he wants his team to
All right,
play,
so there we
you know,
go.
has
We
to
got
feel
some of our stuff
fairly
coming up.
good. You've only
The one we
given
want
up
to come up
5-on-5
is
goals
certainly
against
taking
them.
its
You know, part of the
sweet
focus here is
time.
to be a hard team to play against, good on the forecheck, but defend. And defend, they've done early on.
Off the draw, Toronto going to throw this one back across, controlling it in the zone. Going to put this one in deep. Nyes in the corner. He can't come up with it. Matthews, he does, sending it back around. Cycle going on for Marner. Marner taking a look. Marner going back and forth. He's going to now cycle it down. Ekman Larson coming in, shooting right into the glove, and a nice save here by Rittich.
Well, here's just a great job of getting.
So an excellent play there. Nice stop by Rittich, right in the glove. Whew. That was a doozy.
What you got to do. Look at the attention Burroughs has to pay on him in front, and it opens up a seam. It allows Oliver Ekman Larson to come in all alone and getting to know,
all right, off the draw.
Two great players.
This one going in the corner. King's going to come away with this one finally. Hopefully they don't ice it this time. They're going to flip it down the ice. Picked up here by Kempe. Kempe trying to go across. King's walking in. Here's a quick shot over the shoulder as Anze Kopitar let go of that one. This coming around down in the corner. Love watching at 4:30. I wish I could do the same. Back to the line. King's going to keep this one in. They have it going on in the Leaf zone right now. Cycling this one down around. Kopitar picking it up. He's going to bank it back to the point. Here's a blast by Anderson. That one's going to the side of the net. They put it out in front. Can't pull the trigger there. Ooh, that was close to Lafreniere. Toronto going to intercept. Marner going to have this behind the Leafs net. Going to have some communication here with McCabe. They're going to all switch it up, and he's going to get going.
Everybody's fresh on both sides.
McCabe a +3 on Saturday. Pontus Holmberg playing on the wing.
Just going to be dumped down in Toronto with it now. Robertson in on the forecheck. Tried to get it back to the point. Holmberg working there as well. Going to come out. Robertson dives, getting it over to Tavares. Knocking this one in. Holmberg in the corner now with it. Leaves it for Tavares. Tavares can't play it back. And the Kings going to flip it all the way down. Liljegren has to chase it. Tanner Jeannot is up on him. Tanner Jeannot and Liljegren still battling. And Benoit going to come away with the puck. Here comes Benny. Benoit up to the red line. Going to fire this one in. They're going to give chase and try and get in here. Get on it. Let's see if they can get this one working. Moore going to flip this one up, and he's going to put it down. This one widget just does not want to load. In the corner, we got a penalty coming up. Ryan Reeves having some conversations there with Burroughs, and that's going to get separated. So Ryan Reeves already getting the jaw going. Having a little talkie-talkie.
Can you make a play? Can you tie up your man? And
all right, so we'll see. You're going to see if I can get this widget sorted out.
To start the season, the first 3 games.
Don't know why it's not cooperating here today, but we will get it fixed.
There's the little hold there by Lee as he gets into the body of David Camp. So a power play that's hungry for something positive to happen gets an early.
All right, Leafs on the power play now.
Chance to quiet all the early noise about an 0 for 9.
Off the draw, this one coming through. Shot going to go just wide in front. Oh, they almost put it in. So close. So close, but yet so far. Here they come again. Matthews over to Nylander into the zone. This coming around, back down low. Here they come. Quick shot. Rittich made the save. Rebound coming all the way back to the point. Ekman Larson putting it across. Marner with it. Nylander back to Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson taking this D shot on the power play now. All right, let me just refresh this screen. All right, we're going to see if this little refresh will get it to load. Not sure why it's giving us some trouble here today. But hey, things happen, right?
It's almost a shot pass. He knows he's going to get a juicy rebound from that angle. Didn't really have a shot to beat the goaltender, but almost gave.
Go face off Tavares in to take this one.
Slot.
That face off won by Kopitar. The Kings get a clear.
Shot going to come all the way back.
And back to get it, Ekman Larson, who gradually.
Here comes Ekman Larson. Ekman Larson going to bring this one up. Going to carry this one in.
Tavares over the line, back to Matthews.
Driving it in, back to the line. It comes back to Ekman Larson.
For Austin Matthews,
Matt Marner putting it across. Here's Matthews with a shot, and he sails it just high. Back in front to Matthews. He can't pull the trigger. This one coming all the way back. Kempe coming in with a shot right on. That's going to be deflected wide. This coming all the way back down around.
A couple of tough plays in tight that he's able to make the save on.
Wow, big work. Little slash here. Looks like a penalty's coming up to Riley. Riley's going to go for a slash now. So he's going off as the penalties are coming back and forth.
Well, so there's 0 for 10 for the Leafs power play, but
And it would be...
it's one of those power plays that was
All right,
pretty darn
let's
effective.
try something else here.
Really good chances. You saw off of the stick, the rebound there in front, and a nice job of Gavrikov. This is just a little miscommunication as Morgan Riley thought that Stolarz
All right, sorry,
was gonna
bear
play
with
the
me.
puck. Instead, it was just chipped back, and that
One
little
moment.
shot the stick out.
We're
So
going to try and make some
32
adjustments
seconds
here on the
of
fly.
4-on-4,
Power play
and,
coming up for the Maple
Los
Leafs.
Angeles King power play that went 3 for 5 in that 8-7 loss against Ottawa.
7 power play goals in that game. Scored 3, gave up 4.
All right, there we go. Not ideal, but that will work. This coming around, so we got 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. 4-on-4 for 30 seconds. Back around, here comes Ekman Larson, a little stick move. Here they come, over the line. Toronto just on the offside. Lee, how's it going? Welcome in. Welcoming everybody. Again, thank you so much for popping in and joining us. Few technical difficulties, but we're working through it. Appreciate y'all being here. Stupid penalty. Yeah, I didn't like that penalty. That was not a good penalty at all. No need for that little slash. Hey, Teresa, welcome in. Back with it. McCabe going to play this back across. He's going to get it back. 8 seconds left of the 4-on-4 hockey. Dropping in, Tanev going to take a swipe at it, but Kopitar is up in there. And finally, Tanev going to clear it out. So that's going to do it. 4-on-4 is over. That's going to be an icing call. So this going to come back to the Toronto side, and the Kings now going to go on a power play for 1:26. Noah Zark, what's going on? Welcome in. Thank you all for being here.
The Leafs weren't yet killing the penalty, but on this face-off, they are.
Gotta watch this Kings power play. They got some talented players up here. They can do some damage.
David Kemp on the draw. He'll pull it
Off the draw, this coming back around in front through the crease. Back to Kempe. Kempe going to play this one down low. Cycling it back, long cross-ice pass. Clark putting it in deep. He wants it back. He's banging his stick. Coming to the far side, still wants it. Back to Kopitar now, comes to Clark, back to Kopitar. Kopitar going down low, cycling it back to Clark. Clark going far side. Here's a wrist shot. That one is blocked. And Kemp is going to pick it up, and he's going to send this one all the way down the ice. Nice big block there. LA now on the move, back to the red line. They're going to pass this one back. Not at home. Hello there, welcome in. Mike, welcome in. In the corner, the Kings sending it around. They're starting to get things set up here as Lafreniere going to play this around back to Clark. To Lafreniere, cycles it down. Benoit going to grab it, trying to get it out, and it's picked up by Holmberg. Holmberg going to carry this one ahead. Under 30 seconds to go in the penalty. Holmberg going to shoot it right on, and Rittich is going to hold on to it, so we're going to get a face-off coming up here. Nice little stop by Rittich. Rittich spent some time in Calgary, spent some time in Toronto. He played okay here. But Lorenz putting his body on the line with a nice block, and Kemp was able to pick up that loose puck and move it out and down the ice. So a nice play there. 14-14 to go here in period number 1. Annie coming in with that subscribe. Thank you so much, Annie. Matthews behind the net trying to dig this one around, getting it to Marner. Marner sending it to the line. Over to McCabe. He's going to back it up. There's still 10 seconds on the Kings penalty. He's going to flip this one ahead, and Marner's going to force the Kings to play it all the way back behind Rittich. Kings taking a look. It's going to be Trevor Moore starts the play. That's going to do it. Power play has expired. No shots for the Kings. And they're going to just dump this one in. McCabe there to scoop it up. He's going to play it ahead to... And here come the Leafs. Long pass up. Domi going to tip this one in. The forecheck now. Bobby McMann coming in. He's going to run over his man, playing it out in front. Benoit and Liljegren, a little miscommunication, but Liljegren able to get it. He flips it into the corner. Leafs aren't able to make anything happen as the Kings break out. Puck is bouncing all over the place. They can't settle it down. Now it comes to Nylander. Willie in over the line. He's going to stop and cut back. Nylander brings it out of the zone, playing this one all the way back to McCabe. McCabe waiting. Leafs tag up. McCabe bringing this in. Slides it across. Tries to go back door. McMann shooting. Oh, how did that not go in? It did go in. He scores. Bobby McMann gets the first goal, and the Leafs crack it open 1-0. The Leafs, holy moly, the puck came in and out so fast. I'm like, how did he not score? But he did. Mike, what's going on? Welcome in. Rick, welcome in. Nice little play here, a little delay by Domi. It comes to McMann, and it's a wide open cage, and he just puts that one in. Nice little play there. That is exactly what they needed to do. 1-0 Maple Leafs on Bobby McMann's second goal of the season. You knew he was going to have a big game. Here's Toronto again. Robertson keeping this one into Tavares. JT going to flip this one, cycling it in the corner for Holmberg. Holmberg looking, going to go behind the net to Robertson. Robertson eludes a hit. He's going to now cycle this one back to the line. Here's Riley sending it towards the net. That one is picked off with ease. Here comes Fogle for the Kings. Going to play this one up the middle. Goes back for Fogle, but he blows the tire and goes down. And here comes Robertson. Robertson going to hop this one right in on Rittich, but this one is picked up by Mikey Anderson. Anderson now going to play this one up. The Leafs can't hold the line. It does come out. And the dump in actually hits Nick Robertson as he's coming out. So an offside stoppage. The whistle is going to go. They're going to take a commercial break, but the Maple Leafs go ahead at 1-0 to get things started in a nice little goal that it was. All right, let's see. Has the widget decided to allow us to refresh it here? No, it has not. Well, hey. That's just fine. We'll keep doing the other way if it works. I'd like to get this one set up properly, but we'll deal with it the way we need. Oh, you know what? I have an idea. Let's see if this will work and we can get things working. Nice start here by the Maple Leafs. Again, a penalty they didn't need to take, but all in all, they are playing some good hockey. They're playing well. They're doing exactly what they need to do, and that is all we could ask. So thank you, Maple Leafs, for putting something together here. All right, so this trick that I thought not seeming to do what I was hoping it would do. All right, we'll try one more thing. We're pulling out all the stops here. We're going to make it happen. We're going to will it to work. And I think this could be the reason why. Let's see if this will change it. Nothing like trying to battle technical issues on the fly. Did this do it? Yes, it did it. There we go. See, sometimes I know what I'm doing. There we go. We got her up and running. Now we can get rid of this, and we're back in action. Boom. Perfect. All right. Thank you, technology, for cooperating. Much appreciated. They're just getting ready to come back from commercial break. Let's get going. That's right, Road Warriors. It's still recovering. You know who else is still recovering is Matthews. Matthews had a couple opportunities there. He came close, but just not close enough. Victoria, how's it going? Welcome in. And again, welcome in everybody. If you're watching along in the background, thank you for joining us. It was Bobby McMann. Bobby McMann got that first goal for the Maple Leafs. Again, do me a favor as you're coming in. Make sure you're tapping that thumbs up button. And if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe. We need 4 friends. This coming around, Liljegren, he's going to reverse it around. Reeves there on the corner, as is David Kempf. Domi and McCabe picking up the assist there on Bobby Mack's goal. This coming right on, stopped here by Stellars. Up the Kemp. The Kings grab it, they shoot it. This one is going to go just wide. Picked up is here's Lawrence. He's going to put this one back. Benoit to Liljegren, and the Leafs going to move the puck to the red line and just bank this one in. Rittich going to cycle it around, and Kings going to get it out to the red line, but the Leafs putting it right back in. Not deep as Andreas England, he's going to start the play, going to move this up, comes all the way down the ice. Stellar is going to play it ahead, and here comes Matthews. Matthews, a long pass, had to be knocked down. Nyes with it now. Nyes putting it back to Matthews. To Marner, he's got a couple of guys on him. Jansen, how's it going? Welcome in. Matthews in front, he had to reach for it, shoots. He scores! Austin Matthews! It's about time! Austin Matthews, finally his 200th career home goal. AM 34. Finally scores. A nice play. Ekman Larson to Marner. Matthews fanned on the first shot, takes the second shot, and buries that one at. Wow, nice job, Matthews. It's about time. You know he's been wanting that one. That one woke up the crowd. On the 8th shot for the Maple Leaf, he puts it in, his first of the season. Yes. And we got an offside right after that. Marner and Ekman Larson picking up those assists. That was huge. Coach, what's going on? Welcome in.
Another great example of just
it's about time. That was an absolute beauty. Matthews putting it in, making something happen. 2-0 now, Maple Leafs. I would love to know, and he's talking to Nyes on the bench. They're like talking about the play.
2-0 lead on home ice.
Here come the Kings. Deneau putting this across, being watched by Tavares. They can't make a play. Benoit going to put this one across. Richard with the 10-pounder. There you go. Wearing the jersey did the trick. Richard, that's right. That is right. It's all because Richard wore the jersey, won the chess match. Now the Leafs, Matthews, winning the goal game, finally getting on the board. Leafs can't cover it. Tavares going to come away with it. Thank you so much, Richard, for the super chat. Much appreciated, as always. We're about 10 minutes through this first period. It's been all Maple Leafs. 9:49 to go exactly. But it's 2-0 Toronto on goals by Bobby McMann and Austin Matthews. And if you remember last year, McMann was mimicking Matthews down the stretch. Every time one would score, the other would score. It was pretty darn awesome. This coming all the way down the ice in the zone. Domi giving chase. England going to play this one around. Kings trying to work it up. And it's actually the Leafs. McMann, who plays it back, is going to go all the way. Tanev and Riley have to go back and pick this one up. Domi, he's going to pass his head, but he gives it away. Here's a shot right on. And a nice stop here by Stellars as Kevin Fiala just absolutely let one rip. And he is dangerous. Thomas, what's going on? My coworker is an LA fan. Calling him, laughing, and hanging up. That's awesome. Keep 6, welcome in. Gordon, hello there. Welcome in. Kings cycling around with this one now. Back with it. Domi going to chip this one up. It's going to come all the way down the ice. That's going to be an icing call. So we get a stoppage, and it's coming all the way back to the Toronto zone. What an opening period here. Holy moly. How many people are relieved? How many people are relieved that Austin Matthews finally was able to put one in? That was a big one. That was a huge one.
So McMann at 6:56.
So good job for these two guys, about a minute and a half or so apart. Domi, McMann, Nylander, Riley, Tanev all on the ice here. King's going to win the draw, but the pass across comes to Bobby Mack, and he's going to chip this one down. So a lot of this line can change. Clark going to play it across for the Kings. They're going to go up far side and into the Leaf zone. Kopitar in on the forecheck, but Stellar is coming out to play it around. Kings regain possession. He had to scramble back in his net. LaFerriere coming right in. Jam play in front. Kempe is there. Stellaris is down. It gets bumped up high by Kopitar unintentionally. And Nye is going to carry this one down the ice. He's going to flip it in and give chase. 9 going in the corners. Moving this one away from Clark. Comes all the way out. McCabe couldn't hold the line. Ekman Larson going to play this one up, gives it away, and the Kings sending it down. So this actually works out nicely, getting a stoppage, and it's going to be an icing. So this coming all the way back down to the Kings zone. Excellent, excellent work here by the Maple Leafs. Early in this game, they are flying, and they are looking real good doing it. Again, thank you all so much for everyone new coming in. Welcome. My name is Sam. Thank you for being here. Make sure you're tapping the likes as you're coming in. Hit those like buttons. We appreciate it. Make sure to give us a follow. We are 4 subscribers away from 600. Just 4. Toronto going to play this to the line. It's kept in. It hits the official. Came out to Reeves. He's going to give this to Lawrence, but he couldn't hold this one in, and the Kings flipping it down. Here comes LA trying to feed this one across. Nice little pass there for Spence. Couldn't do it. David Kemp coming the other side. He's going to take a little bit of a bump there by Burrows. Enough to knock him off the puck. Comes to Reeves. Reeves cycles it back around. Kemp coming in the corner on the near side again against Burrows. Here's Reeves cycling it back with Lawrence. Lawrence bumping at it. He's getting his stick up high. He's jockeying. But this coming back in the corner is Reeves and Burrows come together this time. King's going to go far side of the ice. They're going to work this one down. Thrown deep into the corner. Going in here after it. Nice big collision as Lee goes into the boards. And Toronto is now going to clear this all the way down the ice. Right on the goaltender. So no icing call. I just finished Never with clients. What in the world happened? Who scored for the Buds? Phil Austin Matthews finally put his in. AM 34 and Bobby McMann are your 2 goal scorers here today. Here comes Robertson. He's trying to play this one down, but it's going to be offside as Pontus Holmberg is going to be well in the line and could not hold up. But Austin Matthews, AM 34, finally, thank goodness. Kings have one of the best penalty kills with Kopitar. Yeah, keep 6. Kopitar is so good. He's so good, and I think he's so underrated. I love what he brings to the Kings. And I hate to say, but I honestly think Kopitar is kind of being wasted. I really do. I think he's kind of being wasted in LA. Because let's face it, he's just so darn good, and I don't think he's going anywhere. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but hey, Kopitar, he's such a rock solid player. I was afraid Stellaris wouldn't be as good on Toronto as it was in Florida because our defense is not as good, but I was wrong. He's good here too. Yeah, Lee, he's looking great. He's off to a great start to this season. If you listen to in interviews, he's so positive. He's excited to be here. He likes what he's doing. He likes what he's working on. So I think Stellaris is doing all the right things. And I think the defense in Toronto is very much improved. Wasted in LA back in the day. Oh, nice, Brian. I mean, I know it's just the beginning of the season, right? And so much can change. But hey, good for him. And he's off to a hot start, which is just what we like. The fourth line with Patches and Nicky Robertson is a mean one. Yeah, keep 6. Well, Patches and Robertson. So third line is great. Pacioretty not in here tonight. He's got the bug now. But the fourth line is doing a great job. Kemp, Reeves, and Lawrence are doing a fantastic job. I really like what they bring to the table. So they're doing a really nice job there. The bottom 6 have been exceptional this year. I have no complaints at all about the bottom 6. The top 6, they haven't been great. They started to get going, and obviously they're rolling here now. And that's good because the bottom 6 can't carry you. So good on the top 6. Both lines now, 2 and 3 1 and 2 getting involved with Matthews and McMann scoring. All right, Domi coming in to take this draw. We got 7 minutes to go here in the first period. This one being dumped in. King's going to work it around up the middle, tipped in. Trevor Moore going in here hard after it. He's going to go with Riley into the corner. Coming up on the other side is Tanner Jeannot. Jeannot in there. He's digging. He's got some support by Philip Deneau. They're all in there. Moore going to come, putting it right in front. It's picked away by Nylander, and Willie's going to spin around. Moore's going to chase him. Moore is a speedster as well. So Nylander passing it off, comes to Riley. Riley going to hit Willie back up. Had to get some help from Bobby McMann to get it in. McMann going to leave it here for Nylander. He's going to cycle it around behind the net. Toronto pinching up on the far side is Benoit. McMann can't grab that one. It does hit a high stick, so they have to let LA grab it. LA going to bring this one all the way out, and dumping it in is Mikey Anderson. Spoopy Haunt, what's going on? Welcome in. Toronto going to back this one up. It's flipped up and all the way down the ice. And that's going to be an icing call. So I did see the comment. Somebody asked, how do you become a channel member? Well, it depends on what device you're watching. If you're watching on a computer, where the super chat button is, if you click the super chat button in there, it should have membership as well. I think mobile devices and tablets don't. There's a separate join button, or you'll see in the chat there'll be a membership link that is dropped in. If you click that link, it'll take you to the membership page where you can join and become a channel member. All right, off the draw. Toronto going to bring this one down, dumping it in the corner. The goaltender, David Rittich, out to stop it. And Clark, he's going to play this one up. Ekman Larson took out his man, and McCabe goes to play it and actually hit Quentin Byfield, and that bounces deeper in the Maple Leaf zone. Ryan Reeves coming deep in here. He's trying to help out. Fogle in there digging. Fogle working in the corner alongside Fiala. Comes out in front. Lorentz is going to have to pick this one up as him and Byfield were tied up. Here come the Kings again, getting it to the line, dumping it in. Lorentz out, and he's going to shoot this one around. Keep Six with the $2 super chat. Thank you so much. I don't know. We'll see. He's certainly looking good right now. Looking real good right now. But it's a lot of hockey still left to play. But I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Thank you so much for the super chat. Down low, England with this now. Going to play it around. Kings trying to break it out. Riley firing it right back in the corner. England going in here after it. They're going to send it up on the far side, and LaFerriere going to tip this one in for Kempe. Kempe can't catch up to it. Matty Nye is going to play it up to Matthews. Matthews bringing it down. He's kind of being worked over. He's going to get it over to Marner. Cross for Nyes with a one-timer right on, and Rittich going to make that save. This is cleared all the way back out for Morgan Riley, and Riles going to grab it, and he's going to move this one up. Second line seems interesting. Bobby Mack, Willie, and Domi. Yeah, I really like it, Phil. I like it a lot. With it now is Morgan Riley. Riley going to hold up behind the net. He's given directions, waving some people. Now they're going to start to curl back. Here he comes. Riley on the move, going to give it up to Tavares. Tavares took a hit. He goes down there in the corner, and the Kings going to play this one right back up. A nice quick stick lift there by Nick Robertson. A backhanded pass to Tavares. Great stick lift and a pass, but JT's timing just a little off there. Could not contain it. Staller is an absolute unit. He's getting the shot. Oh, Keep Six is excited for it. He's pushing for it. Down in the corner, Liljegren in there trying to come up with this one. Liljegren is going to get tripped up here. Turcotte is going to take him down. Play continues. Shot right on. That's going to get blocked. This is going to come out and all the way down the ice. Todd, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Welcome in, Jeff. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for being here. Again, your friendly neighborhood reminder to tap that thumbs up and hit that subscribe if you're not already subbed up. Here comes Ekman Larson. He's going to take a shot right on. It's dropped at the side. He's got to go down with the blocker and cover that one up. Good pace of play. They're moving back and forth. It's going to be a commercial break. But an excellent job, and Matthew Nyes coming up with a big play. That is exactly what we like to see. Good hockey going back and forth. Yeah, Rick, he's playing really, really well. And Matthew Nyes, if we had to look over the span of the first several games this season, Matthew Nyes, I think, has been the best consistent player. Thank you for hitting that sub. 3 more subs to go. So thank you all so much. Yeah, Matthew Nyes, I think, is right now the best player, consistent player. He's going in the corners. He's banging and crashing. He's making good decisions, right? Heads up plays, good passes. He's just finding himself in the right slot, in the right spots. That's what I like to see. Spoopy, it was Bobby McMann and Austin Matthews, your 2 goal scorers. So those are big time plays, and good to see them both getting it done. I feel like it's been far too long since we've seen Matthews bury it. So good on him. Only 2 penalties in this first period as well, which has been nice. They've been playing at a very, very good pace. Robertson seems to be playing well. Yeah, Phil, he's not putting up the points like he did in the preseason. We knew that was going to be the case, though. But again, he's making some good decisions. He's putting himself in the right lanes. He's not turning it over in his own zone. A lot of those defensive blunders we saw last year, we're not seeing. So really good things from Nick Robertson here to start this game. Obviously, at first intermission, we'll go over the complete stats of everybody and all the team stats, the individual stats, time on ice, all that fun stuff. So we will break it all down. So we got a couple minutes to go, 3:14 to go. So make sure you stick around at intermission where we kind of break it all down. But the Leafs, this is exactly the type of start they needed. This is exactly the type of game they can play. William, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. You know, Tavares, you can tell, you know, he's playing decent tonight, but you can tell he's struggling a little bit. You can tell he's coming off a bit of an illness. All right, right back at it, off the draw. Toronto going to play this one back. Nylander to the point in the middle. He's going to shoot. That's going to go just wide. Late turning around there was Bobby McMann, and this one going to come all the way out. It's stripped from Morgan Rielly. Nice play here by Jeannot. He's going to play this one in again. Back across. Here's a shot right on. Stars going to stop that and work it through. Nice play by Trevor Moore for the Kings. Now Willie is going to tip this one free. Bobby McMann coming across. Breakaway shooting. Scores! Second goal of the game for Bobby McMann. What a pass. Big Willie Styles getting jiggy with that one. That was unbelievable. His 4th career 2-goal game, and that was an absolute beaut. William Nylander doing all the work, and holy moly, what a pass. He just kind of banked this one around Gavrikov, and a beauty pass ahead. Just Nylander make Gavrikov look silly, and then he passes it by Burrows right on the tape. A rolling puck, Bobby McMann picks that up. One little stick handle, and he puts that in. 3-0 Maple Leafs in the first period. That was a sexy goal. MRAM, how's it going? Welcome in. Lee, yeah, McMann is so good. So good.
3 goals in his first 3 games this year.
Let's go. Nylander and Ekman Larson picking up the assists on that one. Bobby Mack is on fire. This is going to go back. Kings are going to play this one ahead. 2:25 to go in the period now. Lorenz trying to get this one. Yeah, Richard, they are flying high. Leafs into this, Kings into this Leafs zone. Bringing this across. Long shot going to go wide. In the corner trying to grab this one. Byfield, he's going to center it, and that's going to miss everyone. Back to the line. It comes out. Kings, Anderson back with it, going to play this one across. And this just in, we have to give a huge congratulations to Sidney Crosby. Sidney Crosby hit the 1,600 point mark. In his career, he's now the 10th ever player to hit that milestone. Sidney Crosby, 1,600 points. Congratulations, Sid the Kid. Here's a long pass across to Matthews. Coming in, Matthews digging this one across. Tried to jam it in, short side. No dice. Kopitar going to bring this one out. Matthews going to chop this one down. Going to turn around, going to flip it up in the air. This going in the corner for Nyes. Nyes is going to cut his way through the zone. And this one coming all the way out as the Kings sending it down. Stolar is out to play it. He's going to bump it to Morgan Rielly. Rielly's pass up to Tavares too far. It's cuts off by Turcotte there. Toronto going to bring it back. Rielly slowing it down. Going to work their way out of the zone. Now down into the King zone, but that's an icing. And we are now officially in the last minute. Thank you so much for hitting that subscribe. Much appreciated.
underneath the
And
stick
welcome
around
in
McKay,
everybody.
but what I love about Stolarz,
Again,
not
Sidney
much
Crosby,
movement there,
Sid
just
the
stood
Kid,
his ground, and then
1,600
Matthews took it to
points.
the outside.
That is unbelievable.
Short side, as you can see, Riddick was already
Blue Man,
down,
thank you
tried
for
to go
hitting that
tight
subscribe.
around
Really
the ear,
appreciate it.
just missed it a little bit, and Riddick able to get the chest on
58
that.
seconds. Off the draw around behind the Toronto net. Nice job here by Turcotte to cut it off. Riley going to try the other way. Toronto going to bump this one out to Tavares. Tavares caught from behind. Puck is rolling, but Riley there first, shooting it in. That one gets blocked in front. King's going to carry this one out. It's Clark again. This coming around behind the Leaf net, trying to scoop this one across. King's forecheck is coming in hard now. Bodies crashing. They're going to play it to the line, kept in by Clark, going for the deflection in front. That one goes just wide as Deneau tried to get a stick on it. Comes to JT, Tavares. He's going to spin around. Nice move at center ice. Now he gives it away. He's trying to give chase. King's back into the Leaf zone. It's stolen by Tavares. Tavares is at a gas. He's going to play this one up before going off. And this period is coming to an end with 5 seconds to go. Up over the line. Here's a shot. Nice save by Stolarz. And the buzzer is going to go. And that probably saves the Leafs as the Kings were pressing. They were coming in. And this one is done. We are going to the intermission. All right, here we go. Let's get everything rebooted here and reset. Wow, isn't it funny how sometimes the widgets don't want to update as expected? All right, there we go. We got our stats. The Zambonis are here. Everything is well. Welcome to the first intermission where the Maple Leafs have exploded in this first period. 3-0 Maple Leafs. Let's kick it off. Hey, Prep, what's going on? Welcome in. Your goal scorers. It's Bobby McMann, his second from Domi and Jake McCabe. Austin Matthews, you know that guy. Matthews, he gets his first from Marner and Ekman-Larsson. And then Bobby McMann, his second of the game, third of the season from Big Willie Styles, William Nylander, and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Those are your 3 goal scorers. Toronto putting up 12 shots in the first period. 9 for the Kings. Hits almost equal, 9-8. The Kings have a slight advantage there. Toronto with a slight advantage in the faceoffs, 12-10. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play. 3 giveaways each, much better. Nice low number. We'll take that. No takeaways, but 5-4 shots blocked. So all in all, a very good period for the Maple Leafs and a average period for the LA Kings. When we kind of break it down, let's go and we'll look at the Leafs first. Time on ice. John Tavares played the most of any forward, 6 minutes in that first period. He has a block and a giveaway. Mitch Marner, 550. He's a +1 with an assist, and that's all he's done. Willie Nylander, 543. He played 8 shifts, and he's a +2 with an assist there, and he has 1 giveaway. No shots for William Nylander. Austin Matthews played 529. He's got 3 shots on net in that 529, a +1 with a goal. So that is pretty darn good. For your defenseman, Morgan Riley leads all Leaf defense at 716, playing 11 shifts. He picked up 2 penalty minutes and is a +1. Tanev, 653. He has a block shot. Ekman-Larsson at 641, time on ice. 3 shots and 1 block. Most of those coming on the power play. Ekman-Larsson, by the way, 2 assists, and he has a +3 today. So that is really good for him. Jake McCabe is a +2 with an assist in 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Benoit at 6 minutes has 2 hits tonight. And then Liljegren, 522. He's picked up 1 block. And of course, Stolarz, what a good first period he has. Didn't get challenged overly tough, but made some saves when he needed to. For the LA Kings, time on ice, Kevin Fila, 621. He's a -1. He's got 1 shot on net. 605 for Philip Deneau, -1. He's got a hit. Anze Kopitar, 602. He's got 1 shot on net and is a -1. Trevor Moore, 553 with 1 shot on net. And Kempe, 536. Followed by Jeannot and Byfield and Fogle. So all the guys we talked about, all the names in the pregame, we said, hey, if you don't know the Kings, you got to take a look and keep your eye out for these particular guys. They're all the top minute players for the LA Kings, and they're all doing a really good job. So Really proud of what those guys are doing. What is happening here on my other feed? Uh-oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. I don't know. My other computer here is kind of failing, and we don't like to see that. Let's see if we can refresh this here. Get it going. But all in all, great period for the Maple Leafs, and this is exactly what we needed to see from Toronto. There we go. Sorry, apologies. I'm trying to just get this kind of get everything reconfigured here over on the TikTok. We are on TikTok as well as YouTube. We normally go on Facebook as well, but we didn't tonight because I didn't set it up. So make sure you're following us on all social media because, hey, why not? Let's take a look. There were a couple of things. Hey, the Shape, welcome in. Blue Man, great first period. Yeah, it really was an excellent first period for the Maple Leafs. Really excited. Thank you so much for kind of joining in here. Everybody, thank you for following along. There are a couple of things I wanted to talk to. Some interesting stats going around the league, and it was some interesting people at the top of these. And we're not talking about your traditional stats. We're talking about speed. We're talking about distance. We're talking about shooting. You know, those are some of the things I wanted to look at. And to start off, for all forwards, your fastest skater right now is Martin Pospisil from the Calgary Flames. His fastest speed this year, 24.06 miles an hour. Guess who is second in the league as the fastest skater? It's not Connor McDavid. It's none of those guys. It is Jake McCabe. Jake McCabe posted a 23.67 speed miles an hour in the first period versus Montreal in the home opener. So Jake McCabe, one of the fastest skaters in the league this year. Bill, how's it going? Welcome in. If we break it down by forwards, come on, update. Possible is definitely still up there. Jack Eichel second at 23.50. Anthony Duclair, Nathan McKinnon 23.16. So no surprise there. For defense, Jake McCabe leads the speed of all defensemen. Jake Sanderson in second. Kel McCarr in third at 22.58 miles an hour. So that is pretty darn cool. Speed bursts, 22 mile an hour bursts. Nick Leddy Brady Shea leads everybody with 2. So I thought that was pretty cool. When we talk about skating distance, who skated the furthest? Well, Jack Hughes has skated a total of almost 22 miles. Almost 22 miles for Jack Hughes at all strengths. That's pretty crazy. Dougie Hamilton at about 20 miles. Just absolutely incredible. When we talk in the power play, it's much smaller. Jack Hughes, about 5 miles of that is power play time. When you break it down, Jack Hughes, most of his skating is done obviously in the offensive zone. So pretty interesting stats here. In terms of hardest shot, Tage Thompson right now, hardest shot in the game, 96.29 miles an hour. Hardest shot for a forward. Defender is Matthias Ekholm, 98.39 miles an hour. I mean, just an absolute howitzer. Nobody yet has topped over 100 miles an hour in a game. Now, for your goaltenders, let's see. Do we have any good shot? Now, we're going to skip those goaltender ones because they're a little weird. Your fastest skating teams, Calgary and Toronto, are right up there. Two of your fastest skating teams, which is so super cool. But let's talk about, can we switch this to the Maple Leafs specifically? Can we? No. Oh, here. Yeah, let's skaters. Now we can go. Let's go take a look at the Maple Leafs as a whole and some of their unique stats. And some of these are really cool. Some of these are really kind of out there. All right, can I isolate it by player? No, I cannot. Oh, that sucks. For Toronto, all I really wanted to do this by player. That's okay. Toronto, they've scored a few goals. They haven't scored a ton. They're not breaking anything down. They have 103 total shots on goal. So far, the league average is 100. So they're just over the league average in terms of shots on goal. The majority of those shots are coming from a couple different areas. 26 of the shots on goal have come from from the top of the goal crease to the hash marks. So in that little zone, 26 shots. So the Leafs are really sticking everything down low. 13 shots have come from the hash marks to the top of the circles in the middle in that slot area. The other 13 have come from the left point. The left point, they got 13 shots. That's where the majority of the Leaf shots have been coming from. Of course, the high danger spot, the danger opportunities, are that spot right in front of the crease, and they have 26 in there. So they're doing a good job pounding it in there, pounding it down low, which they absolutely should be doing. Now the Leafs as a whole, when we take a look at where they're just above league average in shots on goal. Their shooting average is below average. Their top speed shot is below average. Their skating distance is below average. Their goals is below average. You're like, Sam, what on earth are they doing if everything is below average? Well, their top speed, obviously, we talked about. They're right at the top of the league. Their offensive zone time is at 87 in the 87% range. So they are spending the majority of the time in the offensive zone as compared to other teams. So that is a great stat, and that, of course, leads to a number of reasons why they are where they are. When we talk about individual players, and I know we're just a handful of games in, we're 5 games in or so, 4 or 5 games. Your leading point getters right now, Sam Reinhart, continuing his hot play, 4 goals and 4 assists for 8 points. Mark Stone and Jack Eichel and Ivan Barbashev, the 3 Vegas players, kind of next in line. And part of that is because Vegas had a monster win where they put a lot of points up on the board. Panarin sitting in 5th, Malkin in 6th, Scheifele 7th, Kopitar 8th, Huberdeau in 9th, Clayton Keller in 10th place. So those are your top point getters right now in this league. And you know what? I think they're doing a good job. Everybody is contributing. Nancy, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. My favorite player. So Nancy, my favorite player of all time or my favorite player on Toronto right now? My angel dear, welcome in. Eurysis, welcome in. Good to see everybody here. My favorite player overall is Wayne Gretzky, without a shadow of a doubt. He is my top guy. Who scored? It was Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews, he got the second goal. Bobby McMann got the first goal, Toronto. And the third goal is Bobby McMann again. So Bobby McMann, 2 goals tonight, and he's looking great. Nancy says all time. So yeah, Wayne Gretzky would be my all-time guy. Hands down, no doubt about it. Wayne Gretzky, I've told this story before. I had the chance to meet him when I was a youngster. He was absolutely incredible. A lot of the time they say, don't meet your heroes. They'll let you down. They'll disappoint you. But he was absolutely incredible, and no disappointment at all. Nancy, I'm not a huge John Klingberg fan. I know he's had some really good years. I've never really been a big fan of his. I thought he was always overrated. When he came to Toronto, I thought it was a mistake. Obviously, with his injury, he never really got anything going. But we certainly wish him the best, and I hope that he is able to kind of get back to playing at the level he was at some time ago. Don't know if you already covered it, but how good was the dedication? Yeah, Phil, it was awesome. We talked about it off the top. What a great moment they had. They did such a good job. And again, big shout out to the Columbus Blue Jackets and the Florida Panthers because they were both involved in putting on a spectacular tribute. And they did a really, really good job. Really good job. I I ended up investing in the sports package to get all the hockey games because I really wanted to watch that game. And so I ended up, I was going to do it at some point because we wanted to call and stream more games. So I was going to invest in it at some point, but I pulled the trigger last night so we could watch that and a couple others. Sam, do you play games on your laptop? No, John, not really. I don't have time. I'd love to. I used to be a big time gamer. I just don't have the time anymore that I used to. But if I did, I certainly would. For me, best player ever, biased fan. Oh, Salming. Yo, Lee. Salming was so good. I mean, just a different era for defensemen, right? He was so good. My dad played on a golf course, and he was by Crucial Nitsky. Oh, keep six. That's awesome. Crusher. He was great too. Crucial Nitsky, super nice guy. You know, a lot of those guys around that same time period, those Leaf guys are just so classy, so easygoing, so nice to talk to. It's really, really, really cool. Jesse, what's going on? Leafs are looking good, playing great defense, hockey. This could be a 115-point season. If they keep it up, Jesse, yeah, I think their adjustments they made on the defense side are solid. They made some great, great adjustments, and they're really coming in and playing well. Hopefully they can keep it up. Obviously, you know, their bottom pairing, it leaves a little to be desired in Benoit or Liljegren or Benoit and Timmins. I'd like to see something tweaked on that bottom line. I'm not a huge fan of Timmins or Liljegren. I think they still have a lot of developing to do, but it's pretty solid, and they've improved a lot. So I think they're in a good place. I wonder why in LA to live, die in LA, in Toronto in reality. Oh, singing. I'm like, I don't get it, but then you're singing. I gotcha. Oh man, Sam dunked so hard on Clinton last year. Yeah, prep. Oh boy, didn't we ever? We had the what the hell did you just do award or the Klingberg award? What did we call it? I don't remember, but it was so bad. Oh, it was the Klingberg award was the
What the hell are you doing?
the what the hell are you doing award. Man, it was bad. It was bad. Hey, my dear angel. Clara, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to see you. Connor Trent, Alexander Arnold, the guys that play for Utah. You know what? I don't mind Utah. I mean, I'm a big Clayton Keller fan. When I think of Utah, Clayton Keller is the guy that I turn and look to. Happy they gave him the C. I love what they're doing in Utah. It's going to take a while for them to build up and get some things going, but they're doing really good things in Utah. And that crowd, oh boy, they've shown up, right? They've embraced that team. They're loud. They're proud. Love it. Eddie Shack, Bobby Hall, Guy Lafleur. Oh my God. Yeah, Peter, going way back. Eddie Shack, I think it was Eddie Shack. I met him one time, and again, super nice guy. Just so cool. Very, very cool. Let's see here. Sorry, I lost my place here. When did I start watching hockey? Oh my gosh, Spoopy, I've been watching my entire life. From before I can remember, I was always watching hockey, playing hockey, whether it was in the family room, the basement with the mini sticks, to being out on ice and skating. I've just always been involved since before I can remembered. It's been forever. I love the game so much. Kind of anxious to see Hakupa's good. Yeah, Lee, I hear he's chomping at the bit. He's ready to get in. I'm excited to see him come in and play. I hope he does well. Let's see here, John. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. Paul Henderson should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, there is not a Rick. That's so true. I agree he should be in there. I don't know why he's not, but he definitely should be in there. Oh, so Nancy, I'll be honest. I don't know too much about their B club. I don't know too much about the B club. I can certainly take a look at it for you, but yeah, I'm familiar with kind of their top guys. I think it's a little too early to be able to predict right now, Clara. Colin, you did. Are you okay? I hope you're all right. I hope you're doing all right. Wow. Take care of yourself, my friend. Please take care of yourself. Brandon, what's going on? Welcome in. All right, I know the period's just about to start. There's so many comments. If I missed you, I apologize. Prep coming in with the gifted membership. Thank you so much, Prep. Let's get ready. Period number 2 starts right now. Prep with the gifted membership. Thank you so very much. Jonathan comes away with it. Congrats, Jonathan. And by the way, I think Jonathan is out for dinner right now. It's his birthday today, so if we see Jonathan coming in a little later, happy birthday. We got to spoil him. So happy birthday, Jonathan, in case you're listening. But thank you so very much. Only $32. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the prices there are crazy. All right, let's go. 1 subscriber away. 5 likes away. Hit those likes, hit that subscribe. Let's go. Off the draw. Leafs going to clear this one out and down the ice. It's a race for it. Willie trying to get there first. Cannot beat out Caleb Jones. Back around. Here come the Kings. Kings on the move. I would love, Nancy, to see a team out in Halifax. Halifax definitely deserves something going. Leo, what's going on? Welcome in. Do you have... No, I did not. Max Stomey going to play this one up. Can't get it out. Fiala digging to keep this one in. Bobby McMann, one hand, gives it away. A shot by Byfield. That one goes just wide of the net. Toronto going to pick it up. Here comes Willie Nylander. Stick handling up the middle. Around 1. He's going to carry this one right back in. Flimming it down on net. David Rittich going to knock this one out to the side. Hanging in for Ekman Larson. He's going to play this one down. But the Kings going to work it over to the middle.
Here comes Kempe, 3 shots on goal. LaFerriere put it right on goal. It's his own rebound.
All right.
Got it back from Matthews, who stole it for
back to the line. Here's a shot right on. Stick is going to try and clear it away, but it's grabbed and held by the Leaf goaltender. It is a long season. It is a very long season, and so much can happen with injuries and trades and moves, so got to be very, very, very careful. And you got to watch, you know, early on, guys are just getting going. So it's tough to make some predictions, but I love what I'm seeing from this team right now. We have a podcast that just dropped. It's available on YouTube as well as Spotify and Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, called Beyond the Blue Line. We break down the Leafs in depth, give them ratings through the first few games. New episodes should drop on Sundays. So if you haven't checked out our new podcast, go give it a listen. Beyond the Blue Line, hosted by yours truly. This coming around down in the corner. You can also listen to it right on our website, Samwelb12experience.com. Toronto going to chip this one in, giving chase. Robertson in on the forecheck. Kings going to move it around. Here comes Warren Fogle. Fogle over from the Edmonton Oilers. He was a big piece of their puzzle. He's going to shoot this one right on, and a nice stop here by Stolarz, taking it in the chest and hanging on to it. So good pace, really moving back and forth, and they're doing all the right things. Toronto is, anyways. All right, let's get this one back going.
Get into the playoffs. You know,
just a couple of minutes gone here in the first period.
Hasn't it? You know, Kemper played pretty well in games 1 and 2. Got lit
off the drop. Kopitar going to win this one back.
All of a sudden, when you're starting,
Kings going to play it down low. Matthews going to intercept. Matthews trying to get it in front. He can't. The Kings, though, get it to Kempe. Kempe taking a look, bottom of the faceoff circle. Shoots, rebounds. Stolarz hugging that post. Everybody's digging on it. He's hugging, getting that pad up on there, and just able to keep it out as Ekman Larson is holding one guy down while pushing Kempe away at the same time, trying to force things through. Nice job by the LA Kings trying to throw one right through the net. It came off the boards, and Stolarz had to be careful because LaFerriere right away coming off the boards shoveled this towards the post. So Stolarz with a nice save, and he stays hugging against that post. That's just good goaltending right there. Off the draw, this is coming around. Toronto with it. Going to flip it out and down the ice. Not deep, though. It's just to the Kings line. They're going to turn and bring this one back the other way.
coach's challenge.
Dumping this one in.
The Oilers partway through last night.
Here's a cycle. Leafs getting it out of their zone. They're going to pass it across. Riley carrying this one up and in. He's going to stop, turn, tries to pass it across. That one is blocked, picked up here by Jones. He's going to go cross ice, and the Kings working in. It's Kempe. His pass to the line doesn't connect, and it rolls all the way to the LA side of the ice. So that's the one thing the LA has really been doing poorly today is some of their passing has just been really bad. Liljegren watching his man, Turcotte, as they come in. Down around, Liljegren going to come in after it, and now he's being chased back by Turcotte. Around out in the front, pass across. Here's a shot from the bottom of the faceoff dot, coming wide and across. Stolar is leaping across with that right pad. Just got a piece and made a save, keeping it out. Wow, what a play. And here comes Toronto in, and Lorentz gets tripped up. Here comes Reeves behind the net. Lorentz coming in to help him as well. He goes down. And coming away is Burrows. Burrows, he's going to move this one up. Pass across the Kings. Turcotte back in, going to drop this off for Lee with a shot, and Stolar is going to take this one high in the chest and hang on to it. Excellent pace of play, back and forth. Really, really good action. David Kemp didn't get all of Lee. Lee was still able to move that puck. But this fourth line doing an excellent job. Really excellent job.
And it goes wide. It's coming back out the other side with a really good chance.
So 16 and a half minutes, second line on. Domi here to take this draw. Second line has been excellent. This is going to come around back to the line. They're going to play it off the boards and this all the way down the ice. Doughty being hurt is so bad for LA. Yeah, Lee, he is their best defense by far. This coming around, taking a look, this pass across, side of the net again. Stolarz is down, got the paddle on it, and we got a whistle at the side of the net as Lewis was right there. He gets tripped up on the side, but Stolarz having to put that paddle down, having to make the right play, having to do some good things. So cannot complain. He's really, really working things hard. Now, I will say, make sure your live button is set. Make sure your live button is checked so you don't fall behind. Morgan Riley has not given the puck away a lot. Yeah, Jesse, he has been giving the puck away a lot lately. He's not been great at moving it. Morgan 6 feet 225 now. He needs to start working out. He is 6 feet. I don't know. Is he about 225? That seems a lot for him. In the corner, the Kings with this one going to come away. Fogle doing a good job on the cycle, getting it up to Jeannot. Jeannot back to the line. Here's a big blast in front. Stolarz made the save. Everyone's looking for it. And the Leaf defense going to clear Fogle and Trevor Moore out of the front of the net and say, excuse me, you cannot stand here. You've got your Leaf jammies on. That's awesome. How good have you seen those pictures of Steven Lorentz and of course, John Tavares as kids with their Leaf jammies on? So good. Love seeing those. More importantly, he got to the rebound first and didn't allow any second or third chances in front. Stolarz 0-3-1 record with a 2-5. Oh, I didn't see the rest of that stat. Boo. The Kings. Listen, he's a new dad. All new dads put on a little bit of weight. Back to the line, a shot right on, and a nice stop by Stolarz yet again. Gonna clear it out. Kings back with it. Clark gonna play this ahead. Here come the Kings in. Thank you for hitting those likes. Great job, everybody. If you're just coming in but you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe. Who's going to put us over the 24,599 marker? This coming around deep in the corner. Cleared to the side. Here's a pass up. Quick shot. Stolarz had to be careful. This one's coming down around to the side. Puck across. Here comes Kemp. He's going to play this one out. The Kings back with it. Kemp is pressing. Kemp's going to force it in. Reeves coming in as well. This coming back through. And Morgan Riley's going to grab this one. Riley taking a look up ice. He's going to elect to carry this one to the red line. Now dumping it right in on net. It's coming around to the side back, and it's going to come right back out. Ekman Larson is going to turn and play it ahead. Matthews going to dump this one in. This going down in the corner, and Anderson going to cycle it around. Back with it all the way out. Toronto again going to cycle it in that neutral zone, dumping it in again. 14 and a half to go. 14 and a half here in period number 2, where Toronto getting outshot by a lot right now, but they are playing the better hockey. Stolarz tried to pick this one off. He missed it. Dangerous play. The Kings had a chance, but they could not move it. Here come the Leafs, going to dump this one in. Marner giving chase. As is Matthews, back in the corner. Matthews walking out. Matthews with a shot right on. Nice save. And David Rittich going to grab and hang on to it. That's Toronto's first shot this period. The Kings with 11 shots in this period. Toronto just 1. They have not been shooting the puck all that well in this period of play. They have to figure out a way of getting it going. And they will. I have no fear. They absolutely will. But we need to see it. We absolutely need to see it. The Kings are, they're making it exciting. They're certainly having a big second period here. One thing I do like is, right, we're almost about halfway through this game, and we only have 1 penalty each. It's been a pretty clean game. Thoughts on the Oilers game last night? Do you think they are dead this season? Oh, Slushy, the Oilers, they'll turn it around. They'll turn it around. They won it in overtime, but it was not a good game, right? It was not a good game for them. They will find it. They will figure it out. Rain, what's going on? I agree with you. First of all, I love the Beaker, but I agree. They got to do something with Liljegren. Liljegren and Timmins, I think, are the 2 weak spots back on the line. From what we're hearing, they are being shopped around. So it's just a matter of time before one, if not both of those, are on the move. I love our top 4 defenders. I think it's that third pairing that we got to fix. And maybe the answer is Hakanpää, right? Maybe the answer is Hakanpää when he gets his chance to come in and play. Maybe him and Benoit together is all we need. But time will certainly tell. But I agree. You got to get Liljegren into some games. Got to show the league and the other teams that, hey, there's still some value in this young defender. And I'm sure they will do just that. All right, they're just coming back from commercial break. Again, if you're not already subscribed, hit that subscribe. We are 1 subscriber away from putting us over 600. Make sure you get it going. We'll be here all season long. And thank you for being a part of our community. Share us out. Tell everyone, hey, come find us. YouTube certainly isn't helping share us out, but you can help spread the word. Big collision as Ekman Larson goes down. Toronto going to get it up to Domi, up to Liljegren. Liljegren, nice little move at the line. He's going to get knocked down by Englund as he comes into that zone. Going to move this on the near side now, up and again. It's going to be McCabe standing up his man as the Kings come in offside, and Bobby McMann is going at Deneau. They're going to grab each other, and Trevor Moore in there as well. So is McCabe, but McMann is really going at Deneau. Really getting in there. Wonder what's going on. What started this? It happened behind the play, but McMann came right up and went right at Deneau. He was not happy at all.
Try to help out, and this is definition of take a hit to make a play. It goes into the corner there.
So Ekman Larson drills Fogle in the corner.
And able to clear the puck away.
So McMann came up on a hit by Deneau.
Ekman Larson uses his hand to get it back. Now Bobby McMann.
So I don't know what.
He didn't like Deneau's.
I guess he didn't like the hit and decided to come back at him.
There was no penalties, and that's the face-off outside. It was an offside call.
So kind of a strange play. But that's okay.
And
welcome in if you're just coming in and joining us. Thank you for being here. 13:30 to go. This game has slowed down drastically. Let's get it going. Let's get a virtual wave going. Let's get that virtual wave going to help pump up this game, get this one going. Let's see. We have
Impressive start for Ecamm Larson. Really here with the Maple Leafs, carving out an important role.
all right. Let's get that virtual wave going. 3, 2, 1. Hey, put those wave hands in the air. Let's see you put those wave emojis up. Get that virtual wave going. Just coming around down in the corner. CJ, what's going on? Getting in on that virtual wave.
Smothered along the boards by Holmberg.
There it is. Maybe it'll wake these boys up and get them skating a little more. As Tanev is coming back to pick up this puck. He's going to turn. Tanev's going to flip this one up. Chandler, hello there. Welcome in. Good to see you. King's going to reverse. Long pass up, tipped into the Leaf zone. Leafs going to play it back through the middle. They only have one shot in this period. And here comes Nylander. And he came right through the middle, passed back through the crease. And he couldn't get it to McMann. Back across. Here's McCabe. McCabe in the middle for Willie. Willie to McCabe. Going to slot it down for Domi. Domi and McCabe and McMann almost ran into each other. Now here's McCabe. He sends it in front, deflected in. Morgan Riley. First goal by a Leaf defenseman on the year. The virtual wave comes through and gets it done. Little Elf, what's going on? We get the wave going, and Morgan Riley tips this one home. Nylander had a chance. He made it close. He came in, but boy, oh boy, did the Leafs put this one in. Wow, that was sweet. Absolutely sweet. Morgan Riley just tipping this one past the tender. Their second shot of the period and the first goal by a Maple Leaf defender. Not looking good for me. King's pick, I'm late. Welcome in. Good night, Munchie. Welcome in. See, we get the virtual wave going. It fires them up, and they score a goal, and this one is deflected up and out of play. So I think, are we getting a delayed game penalty coming up here to the Kings?
So after giving up another one, it's a power play opportunity here for the Maple Leafs.
So the Kings are going to go to the box, delay a game. Mikey Anderson, he's going to go. So now Toronto goes back to the power play. So let's do it again. It worked once. Let's do it again. Get those wave hands going in the air. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, Snoopy? Hey, welcome in, Snoopy. Glad to see you. I hope everything is going well with you. Let's go. Wayne, what's going on? Welcome in. The Leafs on the power play. The wave worked once. Let's see if it does it again. Here's Matthews. Matthews bringing this one back. Matthews getting it returned. The goaltender, Rittich, he kind of fell. Comes in the high slot for Marner. Sends it towards the net. Tavares' tip goes wide. Matthews cycling it around to Nylander. He gets it up to Marner. Marner couldn't keep it in. He had to very carefully put it in, but the Kings going to send it all the way down the ice. All right, let's see if we can keep this one flying. Ekman Larson going to pass it to Marner. Back to Matthews. Matthews going to try and flip it to Willie. It almost gave it away. Matthews got to turn around and get going. Here's Nylander. Back pass to Matthews. Matthews can't take it again. The Kings pinching up. The Leafs are killing their own power play here. Here comes Oliver Ekman Larson. Larson on the move. Going to carry this one up over the line. Tavares. Leafs can't get over center ice. The Kings steal it. Stellaris comes way out. He's going to play this one up. Here comes Marner. Marner in the zone. Giving it back to Riley. Cross ice. Tavares can't. Oh. Tavares, instead of going for it, backed away from it. The Kings going to bring this one out, and they're going to hammer it in. 36 seconds to go on the power play. Leafs not doing a good job here. Looks like, I guess, our virtual wave only works at even strength. Here they come back up and over the line. Going to drop it back. Domi with it. Domi going to carry this one up. Nifty move at the line, but it's stolen here by Byfield. And with 17 seconds to go, Byfield carries it all the way down into the Maple Leaf zone. Let's go. We got to turn this one on. We got to get this one going. Here comes Toronto up and over the line. Going to send this one in. Chasing it down in the corner. McMann can't get a hold of it. Kopitar, he does. He's going to carry this one out. Little tip up to Robertson. Robertson trying to move it up to Bobby McMann. Robbie gets it back. Here's Tanev with it now. Tanev, he's going to play it forward. Toronto's going to tip this one in. Power play has expired. Their power play not clicking at all. Kings with it now. Kopitar taking a long look. We're under 10 minutes to go in the period. Lawrence is going to knock this one down and intercept. Passes it over to Tanev. Tanev on the move. Here comes Camp into the zone. Camp takes a shot. That one is deflected. Reeves going in here after it. Here's Kemp. Morgan wants another goal. Wants to light that lamp. In the corner trying to play this one through. Lawrence battling, can't get it. Stick down on the ice, causing some havoc. Reeves at the side. Stolen here by Lawrence. Lawrence back to the line. Here's a shot by McCabe. That one sails high. Ekman Larson leaves it here for Reeves. Reeves sending this one down in the corner. Fourth line doing a good job in the zone here, eating up some time. Finally, the Kings getting it out, and it comes all the way down the ice. Ekman Larson going to come back and grab this one. Ekman Larson on the move, long pass up through the middle. Tries to thread it through the legs of Andre Lee, but he shut that one down and intercepted. Here comes Holmberg bringing this one in. Holmberg, he's going to drive this, getting it to Robertson. Robertson feeding it back to the point, but Liljegren wasn't in position. He has to now go back and pick this one up. I'm surprised LA is doing this poorly. Yeah, they're not playing good right now, not at home. They're struggling. Just benched power play one. Yeah, power play unit is not looking good right now at all. We are still one subscriber away from hitting 24,600. Who's going to put us over? Who's going to hit that marker for us? Benoit sweeping to try and put this one in. Here it comes back. Kings with it. Long pass up through the neutral zone. This one they're going to dump it in. The dump and chase now working for the Kings. In the corner, shot gets knocked down. Little cross check from Liljegren. He's going to be going to the box. What a bad play here by Timothy Liljegren. Don't need to get that cross check in. Don't need to do that. Staff making these power play lines for Toronto are stupid. They need power. Yeah, I don't know what they are doing there. Brandon, your birthday's coming up next week. Nice. Nancy, welcome back. Yeah, next week is a very busy week for the Maple Leafs. They got a back-to-back Monday, Tuesday, I believe it is. They play again Thursday and then Saturday. The next game for them, though, is coming up this Saturday. It's going to be versus the New York Rangers. So Leafs and Rangers going to go toe-to-toe. I'm excited for that one. So Leafs and Rangers, I will certainly be here, and I hope you will be joining me as well. Do you like Ronaldo from the Canadians? Nancy, I don't know a Ronaldo on the Canadians. That I do not. But the Canadians are a much improved team. You know, we obviously saw them in the home opener. I love what Slafkovsky is doing. Slafkovsky is really, really much improved. You mean Suzuki and Caulfield, of course, are the driving force there. But, man, I really like Slafkovsky. He is looking good. Talking about Slafkovsky, talking about the Montreal Canadiens, their rookie hotshot defender, standing all of like 5'8". No, I think he's like 5'10". Lane Hudson putting on a show with some fancy footwork. And I mentioned Lane Hudson because Upper Deck Series 1 is out as of today. Series 1 is out for today. And Lane Hudson's rookie Young Guns card is part of Series 1. So if you're a card collector, one you may want to give. Oh, from Portugal. Oh, Nancy, no worries. Yeah, Ronaldo, one of the best football players out there. I mean, he's talking about fancy footwork. Man, Nancy, Ronaldo can play. I'm not a huge soccer fan, but Ronaldo is second to none. I am obsessed with Wrexham now after watching the Wrexham documentary from Ryan Reynolds. You can watch it on Disney Plus. It was so good. So I've been very much following along Wrexham after watching that. All right, here we go. Kings on the power play. Let's see what they're going to do here.
4 goals on only 14
You're Portuguese.
shots.
Nice. Toronto has the puck in their own zone. Kings kind of coming up on them, and Tanev going to send this down right on Rittich. Rittich going to stop it and lay it aside for Kempe. Kempe on the move. He's going to go around Lorentz. Going to fish this one over, far side. Kopitar cutting towards the front of the net. Here comes Fiala. Down for Kopitar, back to Fiala. Playing this around the near sideboards. And Toronto going to intercept, and they're going to flip this all the way down the ice. Good job, really good job. Need some packs from Tim's. Jeff, I still got a bunch here. I've been ripping through them. So far, we've done okay, but nothing special. Haven't seen anything special coming out of them. Toronto shorthanded, trying to bust through. They can't do it. We have been opening the cards from time to time. Maybe we'll open a couple packs at intermission. You guys seem to bring me luck, so maybe we'll open a couple and see how we do. Bringing this one in, trying to drive this one down. Again, Toronto doing a nice job. They're going to break free. Here we go. We got a couple packs. We'll crack them open. And there it is, 24,600. Thank you so much. Whoever it was that hit that subscribe, thank you for putting us to 24,600 subscribers. We are now officially 400 subs away from 25K. Thank you all so much. Sunman, what's going on? Welcome in. Good to have you, my friend. This being dumped in, the chase is on, coming around. Getting hockey cards from Tim's tomorrow. Nice. Yeah, I bought a box of them. They're decent, but I'm going through the box slowly. Still waiting for something good to hit, but we'll open some here at the intermission. Todd says, "Go Leafs, go." Let's get a "Go Leafs, go" chant going. If you're a Leafs fan, flood this chat. Go Leafs, go. Let's see it. Let's get them. Let's get these boys going. Solars has it. The power play is killed off. We are back at even strength. Hey, Cecilia, welcome in. That's right. Go Leafs, go. Go Leafs, go. There it is. Let's see it. Let's go blue. Love seeing it come through. The Go Leafs, go. Flooding through the chat. We're trying to pump up the boys. We're trying to get them going. 5 minutes to go.
Pontus Holmberg's been out a minute 42 as they face off in the Leaf zone after the icing. There's a face-off win by Nylander. Out at center, it's McMann.
McMann bringing this one down. Here's a pass across. Nylander, oh! Shot right on, and it almost rolled through. There you go. See, the Go Leafs, go works. Go Kings, go. Michael's like, no, Kings. Go Kings. Here comes Domi picking it up. Domi taking a look. This second line is clicking all sorts. Trying to dig this one around. Bobby McMann is going to leave the ice after a big hit there. This one coming around. We've got 4 and we want more. Yes, we do. Never satisfied. Robertson, he's going to get this one. He's going to bring this one. Here he comes. This one to Reeves. Tripped up and in. Robertson trying to bring it back up. Can't. Kings coming the other way. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go now. This one coming all the way down and in.
Fogle beat up behind the net, and Reeves will steer it out. Here's Benoit one-handing it down into the LA zone.
This one down and in. And it's going to be an icing call with 3:50 to go. 3:50 to go. Boy, Nylander came so close. So close. Unbelievable.
Anderson not expecting that kind of a big hit, lost his glove, but
what an unbelievable play, driving that one in. So close, Willie.
Physical game, get in hard on the forecheck and
off the draw, this coming across, back around. Here's a shot deflected, that goes just wide. Stolar's doing a nice job. Here's another shot by the Kings, knocked down in front. Robertson trying to pick it away. Here's Fogle with a shot. Stolar's going to make that save. Kings working it back and forth. Toronto with only 4 shots in this period, but they got the one in, and that's all that matters. Long pass up. Kings going to work it into the zone, trying to crisscross. They trip themselves up. Leafs get it to the line. King's going to hold it in, but Matthews there. He gets it out. He's going to flip it up. Matty Nyes has to let it drop. Nyes going to bring this one in. Nyes, nice move. Shot right on the chest. Matthews going to get it back over to Nyes. Nice little play. Nyes to the line. McCabe sending it in. Marner looking for the tip. It's not there. Coming around behind the net. Matthews with a nifty little move. Look at him go. Matthew Nyes takes it away from Austin Matthews. Spinning around at the top is Marner. Marner, he's driving down low, putting in the cross. Here's Matty Nyes with a shot. That's blocked in front by Jones. Matthews can't control it. We got a penalty coming up here to the Los Angeles Kings. Kings gonna go to the box, and the Leafs to the power play. Wow, this line came out flying. And boy, oh boy, did they have a hard time slowing them down. So good job by Matthews and Matthew Nyes, both of them with some good plays. They're going to go to a commercial break. And when they return, Toronto will have another opportunity on the power play. Wow, Brian, he sure does. That's why we're wearing our Matthew Nyes shirt here again tonight. We've been wearing it. They've been winning since we've been wearing it, and they are looking good. Silverio, welcome in. Like the movies? Yeah, who doesn't? They were fun. Can we get a power play goal? Can we get it? Sasham, how's it going? Welcome in. Leafs finally waking up. That's right, finally. They are doing it. My goodness. It was painful. It was slow. But Matthews exploding. These top 2 lines have been awesome today. By the way, McCabe and Domi picking up the assists on the Morgan Riley goal earlier. So that is their... they have a couple of assists each in this game. And Domi right now has 5 assists on the season. So good for him. Domi, this is what he did last year too, right? He picked up a lot of assists. He needs to shoot the puck. If that's the one message to Max Domi, it is shoot that puck. You got to get it going. You got to put it towards the net. So shoot it. Yeah, Rain Austin needs more goals. He does. He definitely does. They'll come. They'll come. A little bit of a slow start. They will come for him. But he got one, so he got that one out of the way. And that's what he needed to do. Mike, welcome in. Let's go Leafs. Absolutely. And they are going 4-0. It's been a real good game here today for this Leaf squad. The only thing they can work on, we'd love to see them kind of get a power play point, get some power play goals. That would be huge. It's only the second. I thought I heard 13 minutes left in the game. In the period, that's right, 13 minutes left in the period. We still got a whole other period to go. So Clark is going to the box. Leafs on the power play. 2:35 to go in the period. 2 minutes on the board for the Maple Leafs. So here they come. Leafs going to kick it around in their own zone. Matthews going to give it to Nylander. Going to bring this one in. Bringing it right down deep. Marner trying to swipe it back to the point. Instead, it hit a leg. Coming around, trying to dig it free is Tavares. Excuse me, it was Tavares that swiped at it. We got Marner pinching up, trying to hold it in. Tavares still trying to dig it out of the feet. Drops down. Matthews can't come up with it. And again, this one is cleared out and all the way down the ice. Hey, that's okay. We're all a little tired. And a big giveaway. Here come the Kings in shorthanded. Cycling around, it's Deneau. He can't get it. Nylander going to drop it back. Here's Matthews with it now. Matthews on the move. Matthews in over the line. They're going to drop it back. Toronto finally into the zone, looking to get it set up. Marner and Matthews crisscross over to Willie. Willie taking a shot. He scores! Oh, my goodness. William Nylander is going to get that one, and he's been buzzing all over. He's been all over around the net, so finally the Leafs get a power play goal. My goodness, it is about time to get jiggy with it. Wow. Nylander takes the shot, goes up and over the arm. Bottom of the face-off circle. That one was floating. Marner swipes at it, going for the deflection, but that one goes in all the way. Big Willie style.
Of the season for the Leafs.
Thank goodness.
Third goal for Nylander.
So he gets on the board in today's game. What a game these top two lines are having.
His second point of the game.
First AM 34 captaincy. Nico, that's awesome.
Strong start to the period for
Third of the season for Big Willie Styles.
with the first
It's going to be 5-0 Maple Leafs. Matthews and Marner picking up the assist. So not only did Matthews get his first goal tonight, he now picks up his first assist of the campaign as well. It's being dumped low in the corner. Picking it up is Burrows. He's going to pass this one ahead. Their Kings going to dump this one in. Turcotte. McCabe wants it. He's going to get it. He's going to play it up to Holmberg. Holmberg up to that red line. He's going to dump this one in. Robertson giving chase. He's going to lay a beautiful hit down in the corner, taking his man out. Kings moving it back up. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds to go. In the corner, McCabe. He's going to give it again to Holmberg. Holmberg passing it across in front of his own net. Dangerous pass, but gets it to Domi. Domi chipping this one in. Kings going to look to set it up. They're going to play this back to the line. And with 15 seconds to go, the Leafs trying to get it out of their own zone. They can't. Kings, sharp angle shot. A nice save here by Stolarz. 7 seconds to go. Leafs trying to chip this one out. Comes to the line. Now it comes out. And that's going to do it. The horn is going to go. And this second period has come to an end. Wow. What a period. That was exciting. Excellent, excellent play. And the Maple Leafs have a commanding lead here in this game. All right, let's break this one all down. All right, your goal scorers in the second period. Morgan Rielly picks up his first from McCabe and Domi. Nylander with his third of the season on the power play from Matthews and Marner. Leafs, 19 total shots. They had 7 shots in that period. Remember, with about 7 minutes left or so, I said, hey, they only had 1 shot. Well, they got 6 more since then. The Kings had 14 shots in that period, bringing the totals to 23-19. Kings are ahead in the hits, 22-17. Beverly coming in with the $5 super chat. Join me in wishing moderator Jonathan a happy birthday. Yes, indeed, Jonathan, a happy birthday. Can we sing it without getting copyrights? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jonathan. Thank you so much for everything you do. We appreciate you. Not only is Jonathan one of our mods who does an awesome job, Jonathan is also our Cub reporter who, when the Leafs won their playoff series a couple years ago, was downtown Toronto in the mix and joined us live from the chaos. So Jonathan, bringing us all the action from the streets of the Toronto celebration. Jonathan, happy birthday. Hope you've had a great night and a good birthday. And Beverly, thank you so much for the birthday super chat. And we actually have, let's get it in there a little. We have a redeem, I forget what it is. Is it redeem birthday? I think it's redeem birthday, and that will bring, let's see if it actually works. It should bring the happy birthday up on the screen. There it is. Happy birthday. Redeem birthday will bring the birthday graphic up on the screen. All right. And now that I lost my place in the comments, I've been... All right, let me go. Okay, I'll have to scroll back. Okay, so where were we? The stats, yes. 21 face-offs, the Leafs, 18 for the Kings. Toronto 1 for 3 on the power play. LA 0 for 2. Giveaways starting to creep up there, 7-5. Takeaways now 3-2, and block shots still at 7 apiece. And the birthday redeems continuing to come in. Love it. Those are one of the things you can use your points on, is celebrating, dropping those redemptions in. So love it. Thank you, everybody, for celebrating with Jonathan while he's here. Thank you, John. I appreciate that. And did I see... Hang on a second. Reporting the Leafs fans in the area at restaurants too. There you go. Jonathan is out doing everything. Okay, so let's go to the individual stats. Let's review. We reviewed it in the first. Let's do it in the second. Time on ice now. Tavares still leading all forwards for the Maple Leafs with 12 and a half minutes, playing 14 shifts. He's got 1 block, 1 hit, 1 giveaway, 50% in the faceoff circle. Mitch Marner at 11:54. He's got no shots, no blocks, no hits, no nothing, but yet he's got 2 assists and he is a +1. Oscar, how's it going? Welcome in. All right, sorry, I had to take a little drink. Nylander, 11:39 time on ice, 1 power play goal, 2 shots, 1 giveaway. Nylander also has an assist, so he's 2 points tonight, and he's a +3. Austin Matthews is a +1, a goal and an assist in 11:23. 4 shots on goal tonight for the defenseman. Ekman Larson now leading everybody with 14:05. He's still +3 with 2 assists today, 3 shots, 1 block, 1 hit. Tanev, 13:32, 1 shot, 1 block. Morgan Riley, he's got a goal, 1 point, 2 penalty minutes, 1 shot, 1 giveaway in 13 minutes of play. So Leafs, all in all, doing a good job. Well, we're talking. Let's crack open some of those Tim Hortons hockey cards we've been talking about. Maybe you will bring me some luck. All right, let's see what we can do. Trying to get it out. Trying to flip it here. 2 assists and only +1. Yeah, because I think got one of them on the power play. So we got a nothing special in this pack. Oh, this is nice. Little Quinn Hughes, little frozen hot shots. Again, not super rare, but very cool cards. Love that they're in the old Vancouver Canuck jerseys. Those are absolutely solid. We will keep it going here. Todd, what's going on? Let's go Leafs. Yes, Leafs, man, they're playing some serious hockey right now. They're playing really good. I kind of feel bad for the Kings. Here we go. Oh, big hit. Sidney Crosby. One of these are Crosby cards. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. That is huge. That's got to go in the sleeve. I can't read what it says at the bottom, but these are the Sidney Crosby retrospective cards. These are the good ones. This is, you want to get the Crosby collection. Love it. And of course, Crosby getting 1,600 points today is absolutely huge. There we go. That's a doozy. I'm happy with that. Don't care about the base cards. It's all about the inserts. You got the 3D one tonight. Nice, Raymond. That's awesome. Love the Tim's commercial with Crosby and McKinnon. Yeah, they've been doing so good. They've been doing really, really good. I love all the Zamboni ones. The Zamboni in the drive-thru is just classic, right? That's so Canadian. Above the Ice, Alexander Barkov. Again, not super rare, but they're super cool. Love these cards. Very, very nice. They do a nice job. And we got Brent Birds and Owen Tippett base. And again, we don't really care about the base. We're still trying to make a set. I haven't hit one of those 3D retro cards from the commercials yet. I'm waiting for one of those, but I'd love to get one of the redemptions for the jersey or autograph cards. Those would be pretty sick. We got a Kel McCarr Emotion Phenoms. These are nice too. Little Cale McCarr. Cale McCarr, arguably one of the best defensemen in the league today. I mean, he is so good. So good. All right, last pack we're going to open today. Let's see what we're going to get. And again, Upper Deck Series 1 is out today as well. I'm waiting to see if the price comes down at all because there's not a lot in there. We got a pure gold Slafkovsky. We're talking about Slafkovsky earlier, and there we go. Slafkovsky getting in the mix. So not a lot of good rookies in this year's crop, but for Series 1. But there are some decent ones in there. price is a little high for a box right now, but I wouldn't mind going out and picking one up and seeing if I can pick up a Lane Hudson, because I think he's gonna be good. Yeah, 145. That's what I've been seeing. 145. Some places will charge 145 tax in. Some places will be 145 after tax, depending on how they do it. So yeah, 145 is pretty much the price I've been seeing around. Angela, how's it going? I'm great. Hope you are doing well. Ron, yes, they are great. They did a really nice job with them. You know, usually I'm all gung ho when Series 1 comes out. Usually I get a couple boxes on pre-order. We sit down and we'll break them live together. I didn't this year. Last year with the whole Connor Bedard chase, the price of stuff is just ridiculous, right? Through the roof. And it came down, but it's still high for what it is. Like in a year like this year for Series 1, when there's a couple of guys in there, it should be $100 a box. It's not $150 a box. I saw today on Facebook in one of the groups I'm in, hey, Chuck, what's up? Somebody was selling off a Lane Hudson, was asking $225. I'm like, I'm sorry. Lane Hudson is not a $225 card. In comparison, someone like Clayton Keller, who's now your captain of Utah, his card when it first came out was going for like $80, right? It's absolutely crazy, the prices of these cards today. But if people are willing to pay it, you know, boxes used to be $80, then they went to $100, then it was $120. When McDavid's year came out, they were about $150, $160, and then those ones went up. Then the boxes came down. The Matthews year, you would pre-order those again. I think it was like $120, $130, and then they skyrocketed up. For Bedard, the pre-orders were going for like $340 a box. It was madness. And now this year, there's not a lot of superstar, call it, guys in there, and it's still $150. Way too much. So I'm not as excited anymore because just the price has been driven so out of control. It's all about supply and demand. Yeah, Phil, exactly. Yeah, Ron, 223 at Timmy's to go get a box. It's something like that. And you know, it's funny. If you're the type of person who's looking to just make a set, it's worth going and buying a box. My boyfriend and I have been watching you since about 2 years ago. Has it been 2 years already, Angela? Well, thank you both for your loyalty and sticking with us and watching along. I appreciate that so much. That's one thing I love about this community, is made up of so many amazing people who have stuck with us for the long haul. So really appreciate it. And listen, for many more years to come, hopefully. But yeah, so if you're looking to make a set of Tim Hortons and you just want to buy a box to try and fill your set, it's a good investment. You know, you're probably going to make the set. Don't buy a box of cards thinking you're going to hit all the big redemptions, because it's not going to happen. And Ron, that absolutely no guarantee of a trios card. You're not guaranteed of any big card. Buying a box, you're not going to hit something. And to be honest with you, even the redemption cards, they might sell for big dollars kind of week 1, week 2, but the value of Tim Hortons cards do not really stay. I remember when I first got in, when, oh gosh, Matthew Dumba was a rookie. I got the redemption Matthew Dumba autographed rookie card, and I was so excited. And I had people offering me a couple $100 for it when it came out, and I was like, no, I want to keep it. Matthew Dumba is going to be a star. And then like 2 months later, I changed my mind and I said, you know what? $200 is a good price. I should sell it. And I couldn't get anything for it. So Tim Horton stuff is not really worth the investment if you're looking to buy it to sell. If you're looking to buy to sell, definitely not the way to go. You had 889. Wow, Angela, it feels like so long ago. It's true. We've been having a great push. We've been having a great ride, and so many amazing people supporting us, and we've come so far. And we're on that cusp now, on that cusp of 25K, which I cannot believe. I can't believe we're almost there. 25,000 subscribers. Absolutely insane. It's wild. It's just wild. And I'm looking forward to it. I mean, the seasons usually start slow, right? Because we've been off all summer. We haven't doing much. So the algorithm has to kind of figure it out and get re-engaged. So we start off a little bit slow, but as the season goes on, the numbers will continue to grow, and we'll start to get more new people coming in. And that's where, the conversations continue to build, and the channel really gets going. So we appreciate everybody for supporting us, and we will always be a fan of you for helping and supporting us. Don't you love the Connor Bedard tax on oh, Jason, it's crazy, absolutely crazy. Andrew, what's going on? Welcome in. I still have some of the mini hockey stick. Yeah, Len, as do I. So I bought a set of those when they first came out. I thought they were so cool. And I thought they were going to do it year after year, and they never did. It was a one and done. It would have been cool if they continued that. Those mini sticks were sweet with the little lockers they came in. I thought they did a great job. It's unfortunate they didn't continue doing that promotions. That is what happens when you're good. Thank you, Charlie. Appreciate it. But it'll take us a little while to get going. Like I said, we have to get that algorithm back to pushing us out like it was. But we appreciate everybody coming in and supporting us. We know there's other options out there, but we appreciate you that have looked around and come in and decided, you know what, we're going to hang out with Sam, and we're going to hang out with this style. So we appreciate it. Still can find some leftovers at some Tim's, but they aren't desirable ones. Yeah, Jonathan. Jonathan, it's funny you say that. Was it last year or the year before? I can't remember. I went on the first day the cards came out. And before I decided to buy a box, I used to go first day to buy like 10 or 20 packs. And I remember I was sick. And I asked Dina B, I said, hey, on your way home, can you swing by Timmy's, grab me a chicken soup if you don't mind, and pick up like 10 or 20 packs of the hockey cards? And she did. She went, she picked them up, she came home, and when I looked at them, they tried to scam her. They didn't sell her the new ones. They sold her from the previous season's hockey cards. I guess they had them in the back, and they said, hey, give these out so we can get rid of them. So I jumped right back in my car, and I went right back to that location. I said, hey, no. These are not the new ones. And they're like, that's what we have. And I said, look at the picture on the pack. That's not what's on all your advertisement. And they refund. I made them refund me. And I went to a different location and bought the new ones. But I couldn't believe that. So you got to be careful, because some of those Tims, if they have older ones lying around, just to get rid of them, they might try and sell you those ones. But I couldn't believe it. I was so mad. Who does that? It was crazy. If you don't ask new ones, they don't realize it. Yeah. I mean, maybe that was the case too, right? Maybe they just went and they grabbed the wrong box and they pulled them out of the box. But I was like, it was crazy. But you got to be careful. Always make sure you're looking at what you get. I know they do that with the Happy Meals too, right? Sometimes if they announce, hey, there's new Happy Meals, here's the new, whatever it is. And some of the Happy Meal toys are somewhat collectible. And so if you order, like if you go to the drive-thru and you don't check it, sometimes they'll give you an old toy, not one of the ones that, like when they did the Crocs, McDonald's had those Crocs in the Happy Meals, which were highly collectible. Some people got old, like Hot Wheels or Squishmallows or Pokemon card, like things instead they had lying around instead of the actual Crocs, which is crazy. All right, second intermission has come to an end. That means it is time for the third. Maple Leafs up 5-0 after 2. Looking to turn it around. Can we get it going? I'm excited to see this one. Where is it going to go? Don't know why they don't discount them after the season is done. Yeah, like Ron, absolutely. I mean, they should do something. Thanks, Sam. All right, good night, Munchie. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Appreciate it. Haven't been to a Tim's in years. Don't like their coffee. Not at home. I don't drink their coffee. I used to go for the ice caps, but I'm happy to say I'm clean for a month and a half. I have not had an ice cap for a month and a half. Good on me. Here we go. Let's play some hockey. Third period just getting underway. Can the Leafs extend this lead? They're going for round two. Yeah, Chuck, they're just a couple of bucks. Chandler, the good luck charm, coming in, making it happen.
Montreal tomorrow to wrap up the travel portion of this bit of the trip.
All right, 20 seconds gone, and if we get an icing call.
Maybe regroup. It just doesn't give yourself.
They have
much
better
when you're
coffee
right back
now.
at
It's
it.
not.
And, you know, for Jim Hiller,
I don't know.
I've
Assistant coach, you know, there was somewhere I worked in high school where I was making coffee after coffee after coffee after coffee, and I used to go home smelling like coffee, and it just completely turned me off of it. Here we go, off the drop puck in the Leaf zone. They're going to play this one up. Bobby Mack is going to tip it out, and Domi going to shoot this one in. Will we see Bobby McMann potentially turning the trick today? Can he do it? Here comes LA. LA back in over the zone. Going to drop this one back, trying to come through. Nice block by Oliver Ekman-Larsson. Domi and McCabe behind the net. Going to play it up to Bobby McMann. McMann now going to play it back. Leafs going to slow this down. They're going to turn it around. And Ekman-Larsson taking a look. He's set to go.
After taking over, and
here comes Ekman-Larsson, going to pass this one up. Toronto banking off the boards. Matthews tipping it in. And the goaltender out to play this one around. Here's a long pass all the way up. Kings over. Bringing this one in. It's Laferriere. McCabe going to cut it off. Kind of up Kempe on him. There's a cross check. Kempe going to cycle it back to the line to Kopitar. Kopitar shoots, goes up in the air. Stolarz made that save, and Marner comes away with the puck. Mitch Marner kind of freezes. He's going to take a look, playing this one across. Toronto up to Matthews. Look out, dangerous pass. Matthews could have gotten wrecked by a hit there. Luckily, he saw it last minute and was able to pull this one back. Then Wass sending it over to Liljegren. He gets spun around. This one coming back down. LA putting it across. Long pass up, dump down. Stolarz is going to reverse this behind. Liljegren working it up, and here comes Nick Robertson. Robertson over the line. He has it taken away from him. Trevor Moore going to bank this one off the boards. Robertson watching his man. They're going to go across to Burrows. Burrows going to play this up, and again Moore going to just raise this. Getting it up and in. Tavares picking it up. He's going to turn and go. Puck across to Robertson. He brings it over the line. He's going to take a hit, but he rolls it in the corner. Holmberg swiping at it. He can't come up with it. I tell you, most of the Leafs have had a good game today, except for Pontus Holmberg. Dean, how's it going? It's happy time in Toronto. Absolutely, Dean. Good to see you. Here's a quick shot, and they score. Turcotte puts the Kings on the board. The LA Kings break the goose egg on the board and make it 5-1. Just a quick shot. This is a great shot. Putting it right in. Botanev and Riley are backing up, and they give Turcotte some space. Lee makes a nice pass to Turcotte right in that slot, and Kempf and Reeves just behind Turcotte as he has a nice opportunity, and he makes no mistake with that shot. So that's unfortunate. He picks up his first of the year, and it breaks the shutout by Stolarz. Thank you so much, whoever it was that hit that subscribe. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to our community. Appreciate having you along with us.
You got a 5-1, but what was a 5-0 lead, and you can see.
And again, thank you everybody on all social media platforms. Appreciate you here.
That neutral zone created that opportunity
Nico.
in the offensive zone.
Here come the Kings again. Down over it. McCabe getting tripped up there. Gives a shot in return. With it in the corner is Jeannot. Jeannot digging with it. Can't come away with the puck, though. Turcotte does again. Puts it over to Kopitar. Kopitar's shot. That one goes well. We got a delayed penalty coming up here to Toronto. So Toronto going to go back to the box. Again, a nice shot. Nothing wrong with that shot. It was a goal scorer's goal. Stolarz missed it, but they left Turco wide open right in the middle of the ice. So a nice pass finding him. Lee making a nice pass, getting it right over to him. So in this case, so McCabe's going to go to the box. 2 minutes on the board.
Hand on the stick, and Berube wanted a double penalty there, one for each guy.
So Fila, Kempe, Kopitar, Laferriere, and Clark, the unit for the Kings. In the corner, Matthews, Benoit, Marner, and I can't see who's on the far side. Looks like Tanev, and this coming all the way down the ice. Toronto continue to work on their penalty kill, looking to make this better. And here they come. Kopitar going to dump this one in. Curls around behind the Leaf net. Toronto is slipping here. We can't be nice and give a goal, but nothing more. Yeah, we want to hold. We want to hold them firm. We don't want them to get any more. This coming all the way back down. So a nice dump there by Toronto, and you know that feels good for Turcotte.
See that they don't have complete control.
Here it comes, Brant Clark. Clark going to bounce this off the boards. And the Kings going to move it back in over the line. Looking to set it up. Laferriere bringing it down for Kempe. Kempe around for Kopitar. He lets it go to the point. Kopitar getting it back. Going down low. Here's Fiala. He shoots right on. And a nice save. I think it was deflected. And it goes wide in the corner. There, David Kempf took a hit. A hard hit there. He's back in the middle. Going across, here's a one-timer by Kempe. That was way out of nowhere, and I think Kempf looks a little in la-la land right now after taking that big hit. Here comes LA up the middle, dances around two Leafs. They're going to pass this back to the line. Kings in here, setting it up, cycling it around. Fiala, a cross-ice pass. Here's a shot by Byfield. That one's knocked down. Back around Turcotte, back to the line, giving it over. Here's Jones. Jones moving this up. Deneau now. Deneau putting it in front. Deflected right on. Back down low to the point. Going cross ice. 2 seconds. Power play is going to expire. Here's a blast. Stolarz made the first save. Second one gets wide. A third one, he comes over and catches it. And Toronto's going to clear it to the line, but they can't get it out. The Kings still pressing. Here's another shot. And that goes off the shoulder and out of play. But Stolarz coming across, making a huge save. Wow. BD Gaines, it was Alex Turcotte. Turcotte his first from Andres Lee. That is your Kings goal scorer.
And he's able to not only make the first save, but on the rebound.
If you need me to go all the way back, it was McCabe, Matthews, McCabe, Riley, Nylander, and then Turcotte. So good goals all the way around. Off the draw, Nylander putting this over to McMann. McMann going to drive this one in. You'd love to see Bobby Mack get one more. This out and over the line, playing it across. McMann going to get it. He can't get him tied up in the corner. And here come the Kings. Kings going to peel away. Kings on the move. And a big hit. The hit so hard the door to the Leafs tunnel gets knocked open. The attendant had to close that one real quick. Leafs have it behind their own net. 14:05 to go. And this is going to be cleared all the way down the ice. That was a big hit. I don't think I've ever seen that happen here at the Scotiabank Arena. McCabe throws a hit into Lee. Lee goes up and knocks the door right open.
And you know, there's a little button that you can press for after practice if nobody.
So I think it just hit the door in the right spot. And kind of pumped that open. You're very much, BD. You're welcome very much. Hayden, I agree with you 100%. I mean, he's been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
Face off to the right of Stolarz. And
Off the draw, this one coming around back in the corner.
Goes back after it.
Domi getting knocked down. King's going to put it over to Kempe, back to the point. They're going to flip this one in. Kopitar with it now. He's going to curl. Dump in is going to go wide. Side of the net for Kempe. They are still buzzing in here. Back across. Kings working it down low. Again, 6 shots in this period for the Kings. Only 1 for the Maple Leafs. They've completely taken their foot off the gas. Bobby McMann trying to get it out. He can't get it past Kopitar. Nylander is going to steal. He played it back unintentionally. The Leafs banked this off the boards and down the ice, but it's going to be an icing call. So Leafs won't be able to change, and this is going to come all the way back, all the way into Maple Leaf territory. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. We know it's a big blowout of a score, so we appreciate you hanging around. If you're just coming in, if you haven't hit that like yet, hit that like. We'd ask kindly hit that subscribe button for us as well. We'd love for you to join us on Saturday as the Leafs take the Rangers to town, and that's going to be a good one. And next week is going to be a very busy hockey week. We're going to get all those games scheduled over the next couple of days. No icing call. The Leafs play this one down the ice. Clark grabs it. 13 to go. 13 minutes to go here in period number 3. Toronto going to move this to the line. Can't get it out. Second effort by Nyes. Now he does, but Matthews plays it back. Ekman Larson across. Toronto going to play this one up. They're going to tip this one in. So the Leafs really just playing a dump and chase game now, trying to play out the clock. Kings bringing it right back in. It's Trevor Moore going to play it into the slot. Here's a shot. That one goes just wide. Kings getting some really good chances here in this third period. Nye's going to pick it up. He's going to bring this one in, dumping it past the defender, chasing in here after it, going after Mikey Anderson. Anderson sliding it across. Garakov going to play it up. Kings on the move, pass across near side. Benoit coming in with a light little bump here to Fogle. Kings driving it in. Stolar standing his ground, making that save. Matthews, he's going to come away with the puck. Liljegren was busting up ice. He wanted it. Someone needs to tell Liljegren he's a defenseman. Marner going to give it to Benoit. This coming up, and it's dumped in by Hannes Holmberg. Holmberg in chasing it, giving a bump to England. And the Kings on the move. Quentin Byfield going to play this one across. Lewis going to bring it in. He's going to skip it on Stolarz, and he's going to hang on to it. So we get a whistle. Face-off coming up in the Leaf zone. They're taking a commercial break. Undead Soldier, how's it going on? Nylander got a goal. And you missed it. It was a nice one, too, Undead Soldier. He was a nice one for sure. Nylander having a great little game for himself. Playing really well. Actually, the Leafs as a whole, they've obviously started to slow down here. But Domi's got 2 points. Marner's got 2 points. Matthews got 2 points. McMann with 2 points. Willie with 2 points. Really, really getting it done. The sad thing, for all the goals that they scored, as well as they're doing, and as much as we've been cheering on the fourth line, as good as the fourth line has been playing, today, the fourth line is the only line that has given up a goal. They don't have any points, and they are a -1. Who will play goal Saturday night? Chuck, that is a very good question. My assumption is it's going to be Stolarz again. Now, Joseph Wall was at practice. He was doing some on-ice workouts. Apparently, he has improved a lot. So he is looking good. His 7 days on the IR have officially come and gone, so he can be reinstated at any time. Surfbomb, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Welcome in. So he can be back anytime. Now, whether they would bring him and put him in on Saturday night, I'm not sure. But they are going to have to make a decision because next week, so they have the Rangers on Saturday, then they have Tampa Bay on Monday, and they go to Columbus on Tuesday. So my assumption is Stolarz starts on Saturday, and then I would probably bet he would play on the Monday as well. And then either Wall or Hildeby gets to start against the Blue Jackets on Tuesday. They then play the St. Louis Blues on Thursday, and 1 week from Saturday, the Boston Bruins. So a very busy week for the Maple Leafs, and that goaltending situation is going to be interesting to see what they make those decisions to do. Yeah, Saturday is going to be a lot of fun, so we hope you'll be able to join us and hang out for that one. Toronto's going to ice the puck, so this is going to come all the way back in a Leaf territory. 11:36 to go
after losing and getting
in this
shut out
one.
in game one. A big win in New Jersey. Home ice on a Saturday. You get a win for the crowd.
It's always
and
fun seeing the LA
just a
Kings
little
come to town. A
space
lot of
in
people are
between.
not a
You get
fan
into
of the LA
rhythm
Kings.
the
I quite
season
enjoy
as
them.
Every player wanting to get
Snoopy with the heart. Thank you so
feeling
much,
good about
Snoopy,
their
for the
game,
heart. I
and
apologize.
once you start
I
getting
missed it
into
earlier, so
5,
thank you
6,
so
7,
much
8 games,
for
you
that
really
heart.
feel like it started, and this is a
Leafs
good
getting
way
it out of their own
here in
zone.
game
Kings
4
bringing it
to
right
take
back up.
control of the game for the most part.
Gonna flip this to the line. And the Leafs just getting it out. The Leafs right now, they just want to keep it out of their own end. They're not putting any kind of pressure on the Kings. Clark with a nice move. He's going to bring this one right in. Shot, Stolarz going to make that save. Kings going to keep this one in, putting it in here in the slot. Shot right on. Another 2-3 saves by Stolarz, and the Kings put it in and they score. Oh my gosh.
It's 5-2.
Toronto needs to wake up and start helping out. The goaltender cannot do everything. We know that the Leafs are far ahead. But Stolarz made a great first save. And John Tavares, just a bad play. I think Tavares actually kicks it in. John Tavares kicks it in with his skate. So the defensive coverage has just disappeared in this third period. The Kings have been all over the Maple Leafs. They've now scored 2 on 10 shots. So a timeout is called here, and the coach is chewing out his team, chewing out the bench, because they have completely quit playing here. We know you have a lead. You gotta keep playing. You gotta keep going in. You gotta keep driving. With 11 minutes to go, there's still time. LA could come all the way back. But Toronto just ugly play here, and the Kings find a way in. Stolarz deserves better than that. If I was choice as goalie for tonight's game, I would start Hill for tonight's game.
I mean, granted, you don't want this game. You got lots of time left with.
I think they put in Stolarz because there's a lot of time between games.
None of it was Craig Berube to let his feelings known.
Kings going to move this one around. 5-2 the score now. We got a 3-goal difference. This being dumped in. Here come the Kings, but they're in offside. 10.5 to go. 10.5 minutes to go. If you're just coming in and joining us, welcome in. Make sure you hit those thumbs up, hit the subscribe, set your notification bell, do all that fun YouTube stuff. We appreciate it. We want you along for the ride.
I just find that really interesting.
Let's see if Toronto can really kind of get things going. We've seen them do this before where they slow down and kind of sit back on a lead and it kind of turns on them. But let's see if they can put their foot down and kind of bring the intensity back up a little bit. Got to play complete 60 minutes. 40 isn't going to do it. Bank pass up for Bobby McMann, kind of hit him in the back. He didn't see it. Gaudreau's going to turn around and he's tied up with Bobby McMack there. They're battling for it. King's going to work this one up. Nylander keeping it in. McMann tipping this one in down low. Back to Willie. Nylander behind the net, and the Kings come away with it again. England going to play this one up to Jeannot. Jeannot playing it back, and the Kings setting it up behind their net. 10 minutes remaining here in the third period of this hockey game. Kings flying up over the line. Leferrier with speed, bringing it in. Tanev going to cut him off. This coming over to Kopitar. Kopitar back to the line. Here's a long shot. Stolarz going to make a save. Kick this one into the corner. Let's go. They got to pick it up. They got to pick up the pace. Here's Marner out and over the line. Matthews coming in. This pass coming across. And a nice save. And Matthew Nyes gets taken down at the whistle here.
So Turcotte
So Toronto at
and
least
Fiala
getting something
getting the
redirected
Kings
in at net, but they're going to take a commercial break with 9.5 to go in period number 3. 3-0 Maple Leafs. And here come the wave hands. Let's do it. Get those wave hands up. Hey, get that virtual wave going. Let's get that energy back up. Hey, get the virtual wave going. They need it. They got to get that injection of energy. They need that boost of speed. Because right now, this team is struggling. And they've been playing such a good game. Those top two lines playing so good. But unfortunately, they've just let things slow right down. We've talked about it before. 60 minutes, 60 minutes, 60 minutes. You got to play a complete hockey game. It doesn't matter how many goals you're ahead. Toronto in this third period, they have shut down the Kings. 11 shots in this third period. Toronto only one. Only one. Not good. It tells me they're not getting the pressure. They're not delivering it. They're not continuing to push. If they do this against the top team, they will lose the game. They can probably fend off the Kings. But if they do this against the Rangers, if they do this against the Panthers, if they do this against the Bruins, we know how quickly this game will turn around. They got to figure out how to get their energy back and get back in gear here real quick, because the Kings have put in 2 and they are looking for more. They are hungry for more. It did take them about 6.5 minutes between goals, but you don't want to give them any more. And I dropped the bottle cap from my water. All right, there it is. Thank you for hitting those wave hands. Love seeing those wave emojis coming out. Matthews in to take the draw against Anze Kopitar. Matthews going to win that one back. Marner curling. Marner going to reverse the other way, walk in the line. Marner still with it. Going to cycle. He's going to now shoot it, dropping it down in front. Comes to McCabe. He couldn't control it. And the Kings going to move this one out, but Marner doing a good job on the back check, trying to force his man into the boards. Mitch Marner doing a good job on Lafreniere. Here comes Matty Nyes. Nyes with it. He's hanging on to it. They're going to cycle this back across. Toronto and LA. Their puck possession time is almost exactly 24:57 each team. They've split the puck possession time. This being dumped all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. So with 8:46 to go, it's coming right back. All right, now we're finished the water. Now we need these Leafs to finish this game. Let's go. Time to pick it up. 8:46. Off the draw, that's coming back to the line. Kings with it. Looking in. Kings digging, coming through. And another penalty coming up here to the Toronto Maple Leafs as Ekman Larson was on top of Danault. He's going to go to the box, and things kind of going from bad to worse here for the Maple Leafs. What happens when they stop putting pressure, they start slowing down, they now take penalties. So a little cross check up high from Ekman Larson on the back of Danault. He's going to go to the box. The LA Kings going to have an opportunity here to continue to push. They are 0 for 3 tonight on the power play with 2 shots, but they have all the momentum right now. Off the draw, Toronto's going to rip this one around, and this is going to come all the way down. You know what's funny? When this first started and Bobby McMann had 2 goals in the first period, we thought, wow. And there's another big trip. Are the Leafs going to get another call? The Leafs going to touch it up. No, they're not going to take another penalty. Wow, they got lucky there. Lorenz chasing this one down the ice. But to finish that thought, Bobby McMann, 2 goals in the first period, I thought, wow, we're going to be chasing a hat trick. And he had a chance in the second period, but then he's all but disappeared. The whole Leafs team has disappeared here in the third period. Clark playing this one back across. Kings into the zone. Taking a look, going to drop this one back to the point. Here's Clark, a long shot that's going to sail high and wide. Back to the line, back to Clark. Clark is looking, he's going to pass down deep. Kempe with a quick shot, trying to go cross ice there to Laferriere, couldn't do it. Over to Kopitar, he has it taken away, but Marner can't clear. Pass for Kempe is deflected, and this is going to come out. Clark back to his own blue line. King's going to move it up, but they turn it away. Here's a 2-on-1 shorthanded. Marner, shoot that. Marner, oh my God. Marner faked off the pass, he cut to the middle, and he missed the shot, and the puck just trickles up on the goaltender. Oh my goodness, just a blown opportunity. Now Marner again is going to swipe this one all the way down the ice, and they're going to go off for a change. 25 seconds to go. 25 seconds to go in the power play. 7 minutes to go in period number 3. This up and over the line. Stolarz can't stop it behind the net. Kings get it back to the point. Coming around, Toronto trying to intercept. Being held up there on the half boards. This one is being worked through, trying to get this one going. They're digging this one through, cannot get it. Finally, it's worked. This one getting it out, and here comes Toronto. Up over the line, going to tip this, and they're bringing it in. Coming across is Morgan Riley. Riley going to play this back to the line, and the Kings can't hold it in. Power play has expired. We're back at 5-on-5, and Byfield has gone to the locker room. So Byfield going to that locker room. Going to move this around. Kings pass across. Here come the Kings. Up and over the line. They're driving in a little drop pass. Here's a shot. That one is blocked and steered to the corner. 6 minutes to go now. 6 minutes to go. Toronto going to intercept. They're on the move. Maple Leafs going to flip this one in, and they're all going to change as Bobby McMann chases Burrows back, and here come the Kings yet again. Up to the red line. They're going to dump it in as Benoit is going for it. He's going to get it to Nicky Robertson. Robertson ahead to Ekman Larsson. Larsson going to send this one up to Holmberg, who just chips it in. And this third line, hasn't really done much today. Kings on the move, going to dump it right back in. Stolarz has to come out, and he's going to play this around, and it's going to be deflected up and out of play. 5:23 to go. They're going to take another commercial break as Marner had an opportunity, and on the replay, I see Clark just got his stick on Marner's, which is why Marner couldn't get that shot off, and it just rolled in on the net. But a good effort. Maple Leafs doing everything they needed to, but they've disappeared here. Period 1 and period 2 were okay, but only 2 shots here in this period, 10 for the LA Kings. Toronto's defensive lapse lead to a couple King goals, and right now they got to pick it right back up and go. For those that don't know me, if you're just coming in to join us here for the conclusion, my name is Sam. Welcome in. We want you to join us here on this community. We will be back Saturday night for the Leafs and the New York Rangers, and then all next week. So we'll get all of those games scheduled so you can jump in and join us along for the ride. Make sure you do follow us on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We are on all of the above. So do me a favor, follow us, go to our website, samwelb12experience.com, and check out our social page, and you can link to all of our social media. And we have a brand new podcast, Beyond the Blue Line. It just dropped this past Sunday. New episode will be recorded and coming out this weekend on Sunday as well. You can find it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or right here on YouTube or our website. So if you have 15 minutes to spare, give a listen to our podcast. We break down all things Maple Leafs. So thank you for supporting us in all of the things that we do. Really, really appreciate it. And you guys help us out so very much. You think the team sickness is slowing them down? So, Rich, I think, yes. I think there definitely is a little bit of that going on, for sure. The sickness is definitely impacting them. But I think a big part of it also is the fact that well, that they're up with such a big lead, right? And when you get up to such a big lead, these things happen where things tend to slow down. You tend to take your foot off the gas, and that just isn't great, right? It isn't great for anybody. All right, here we go. Back at it.
Marner
Let's
starts the other
go.
way. Matthews follows up. Can't break through.
Okay, I will find that link here to the podcast, and we'll drop that.
The former Leaf trying to cut in. Clark will send
This
it
coming
deep.
in. Kings again, digging down low. Kings in here,
Clark, when he
looking
was a
around for it,
junior,
trying to come away.
COVID had interrupted the
And the Kings going to
forward
steal.
kill.
Kings
Went
doing
over
everything
in the
they need to do.
Slovak
Toronto
league.
just struggling. Come on, Leafs. All right, let's see. Can I copy this?
And he's a young guy.
I will get this link, I
a huge
promise.
upside. The Kings really excited about the future.
All right, here is the link for our podcast, episode number 1. This is the link to it on YouTube. You can give it a listen a little bit later on, after the game. Of course, this was based off the information available last weekend, so it will have changed as of now. Here comes Nylander up over the line. He takes a quick shot. Nylander finally getting the Leafs a shot on net here in the third period. 4:34 to go. 4:34 to go. And thank you, everybody, for your support tonight. Much appreciated.
Studio we're talking about, this line has been pretty.
How much do you think Marner next contract will be? Chuck, that is the $1 million question. I'm afraid to see what they're going to give him. You know, is he worth $12 million? I don't think so. I don't even think he's worth $11 million. I think he's overpaid right now. It depends on what the term they're looking for. My number would be about 10, but I don't think he would take 10 because it's less than what he's getting paid now. I think that's kind of my problem with Nylander, or with Marner, excuse me. Just coming around in the Kings zone. Kings trying to move this one out and around. Toronto now actually doing some good job forechecking. And we got a holding call. The Leafs will come out on the power play here. Yeah, Marner's making kind of 10-9 right now. I wouldn't give him more than that. You know, I think he was overpaid on his last contract. So how do you go backwards, right? How do you say, well, we'll give you 10, 8 years at $10 million? You know, Matthews is making 13.2. Once is, you know, I think that's good value for him. I don't think Marner is anywhere near that number personally. I think Marner wants to be near that number. But he's not. Nylander is 11.5. That's kind of the same ballpark I bet you Marner wants to be in. Here comes Toronto on the power play. Let's see what they can do here. Tavares with a shot and a nice save. This one is going to be held. Marner is worth $7 million plus 3 McDonald's coupons. That's funny. So I don't think he'll want as much as Matthews, but I think he'll want as much as Nylander. I think he definitely will want as much as Willie. My problem is Willie, even though in the last playoffs he missed a bunch of games, he scored goals. Marner hasn't done anything. Not that you can bank his whole contract on the playoffs. But that's kind of where I am. I have a hard time giving him any more money than he's making right now. 3.5 minutes to go. Let's close this one out in style. Leafs 128 on the power play. Let's see what they can do as they come in over the line. Going to turn it around. Ekman Larson going to work this one up and around. Tavares. He's going to play this one through. Comes back to Nylander. Nylander over the line. Going to drop it off, pass over, back to Willie. Willie going cross ice to Tavares. He can't shoot it. He got it just a little low. Matthews to Tavares. Going to flip this one back to the line. Ekman Larson going across. Marner is up. See, here's a perfect example. He should have went and shot that. Instead, he pulled away. Giving it to Ekman Larson into the slot. Here's a tip play for Tavares. He can't put it in. Matthews back with it. 45 seconds to go. Marner down low to Tavares, and he chips this one in and scores. There it is. JT puts it in on the power play, 6-2. And yes, I know he still has the C. I got to find a new picture. But I need Tavares to score some goals to get some celebration pictures so we can get a new one up there. But JT could have scored moments earlier, just couldn't have the angle to do it. But this one comes to him in front, and it's another power play goal for the Maple Leafs. A backhander up and over the glove. Good for JT. That'll be another assist for Marner. Marner going to grab, I believe that will be his 4th. Marner's 4th. Matthews picks up an assist on that as well. So 6-2 Maple Leafs. Now we're talking. Here comes LA back in over the line. Kings driving this one in. Kings in here trying to dig around. 2:20 to go. Picked up by McCabe. You're going to play this one out. A lot of empty seats here. There's a lot of fans. A lot of fans. Most of the gold seats in the corner are empty. So a lot of fans leaving early as Toronto has a commanding lead here. You hate to see that when the team is winning. A lot of empty seats. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Dan, what's going on? Welcome in. Let him have the C until Matthew shows what the C is to him. My jersey, so nothing wrong with JT and the C. I got the JT C on my jersey as well, and I'm leaving it there. Kings coming back into the zone, trying to dig this one through. In the corner, digging free, and it comes to Nicky Robertson. He's going to bank this one off the boards. 1.5 minutes to go. Cycling this back around. Kings trying to play it in front. It's taken away by Riley. Riley going to skate it in the corner. He gets tripped up. Turning it over. Kings working this one down low. Looking in front. Cycling around in the corner. It's Trevor Moore. Moore leaving it there. Leafs picking it up. They turn it over again. Kings back to the line. They can hold it in. England was there, but it trickles just out over. Yeah, Randy, I agree with you as well. I didn't mind him as captain. I thought he did a good job. It's not easy being a captain of this organization, this franchise. Last minute to play. Here it comes over the line. Toronto going to chase this one in their own zone, trying to pull it out. Warren Fogle is digging at it. Jeannot comes away with it, playing it back to the line. And the Kings working this one through. Here's a blast from the point. That's going to sail high. Burrows at 88.5 miles an hour. Reeves going to chug this one down the ice. Chips it by his man. Going in the corners. Collision here against Burrows. And Burrows going to come away with it. I'm surprised. No Reeves-Jeannot fight. Reeves hasn't dropped the gloves yet this season. Reeves with it. Going to play this one back. 6 seconds to go. Ekman Larson with it. He's just going to hang on to it. The buzzer goes. This game comes to an end. And the Maple Leafs pick up the win. Onyx, what's going on? The Leafs win. The Leafs win. This one is done. Congratulations, Maple Leafs. Let's go through and break this one all down. All right, here we go. Post game. Let's go. Krista, what's going on? Welcome in. Your captain isn't always your best player. I say Kane was more of a productive player than Taves. Great point. Absolutely great point. That's right. Captain doesn't always have to be your best player. All right, your goal scorers, sit tight. There's just a few of them. Bobby McMann picks up his second of the season from Domi and McCabe. Matthews gets his first from Marner and Ekman Larson. Bobby McMann, second of the game, third of the season from Nylander and Ekman Larson. In the second period, Morgan Riley gets his first from McCabe and Domi. Nylander on the power play gets his third from Matthews and Marner. Then in the third period, Turcotte his first from Lee. Fiala his third from Clark and Lewis. Then on the power play, John Tavares gets his second of the season from Marner and Matthews. Your total stats: 26 shots for the Maple Leafs, 34 shots for the Kings. Kings lose in the faceoff circle. Leafs 55%, doing a great job there. On the power play, Toronto goes 50%, 2 for 4. So a nice job. Kings go 0 for 4. 25 hits for the Leafs, 27 for the Kings. 16 block shots for the Leafs, 8 for the Kings. 7 giveaways for the Leafs, 9 for the Kings. Much better giveaway numbers here tonight. 4 takeaways a piece for each. So all in all, it was a nice job done. When we break it down for the Leafs, Marner leads all skaters, 18-37 on ice. He had 1 shot, but comes away with 3 points and a +1. Austin Matthews, 18 minutes of ice time, 4 shots, 1 block, 3 points, a goal and 2 assists, and is a +1. William Nylander, 7:33 on ice, 1 power play goal, 3 shots, 1 assist for 2 points, and a +3 on the night. John Tavares ends up a -1. He does have a goal in 16 minutes of ice time, 3 shots on net, a block, a hit, and a giveaway. So all in all, it was pretty good. Bobby McMann had a nice night tonight. He picks up 2 points, 2 goals, and is a +3. So good job for him. Max Domi as well, 2 points tonight, was a +3. On the defensive side for the Leafs, McCabe, he gets 2 points. He is a +3 tonight, 18-40 on ice, 1 block, 3 hits. Ekman Larson is a +2, 21 minutes of ice time for him, and Ekman Larson led all defense with time on ice. He had 4 shots, 2 blocks, and a hit, 2 assists, and is a +2. Great line for Ekman Larson. So all in all, a very well-played game. Stolarz, he only lets in 2, stops 32 of 34 shots on net, comes away with a .941. So that is a pretty darn good line. When it comes to the 3 players of the game, this one is tough tonight. This one is tough.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
You know, it is very tough when we break it down. I haven't looked at who they're picking for the TV side, but I think star number 3 tonight, I gotta give it to Mitch Marner. I kind of wanted to give star number 3 to Ekman Larson because I really like his name. Well, you know what? Heck, it's my show. They can share it. We got stars 3 and 3A. Ekman Larson, 2 points tonight, 2 assists, was a +2, 4 shots, 2 blocks, 1 hit, and a takeaway. Great line. But Mitch Marner going to get star number 3. 3 assists tonight, was a +1. So Marner playing that setup man. I'm going to give the second assist to the second star tonight to Austin Matthews. Austin Matthews finally getting a goal and 2 assists and 3 points tonight. 4 shots on net. Matthews doing a good job. My number 1 star, it 100% is going to Bobby McMann tonight. Well, William Nylander had a good game. Tavares had a good game. But Bobby McMann has been buzzing. Every game he's played, he's had an opportunity to get in here. He scored 2 goals tonight. He got the Leafs going. He really got this team buzzing. Ends up being a +3 in just under 15 minutes. 2 shots, 3 hits. Really like Bobby McMann's game and what he's doing. So he's getting my number 1 star tonight because I think he absolutely deserves it. And let me take a look over and see what did the stars on the TV do. Oh, so we got some agreements. So the pro selections actually give William Nylander star number 3. We gave it to Mitch Marner and kind of Ekman Larson co 3-star duties. But our number 2 and number 1 stars are the same. Austin Matthews getting star number 2. Bobby McMann getting star number 1. So we are all the same there. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight, having some fun, watching some good hockey. Thank you to all of our gifters. Really, really appreciate all your support. It really means the world to us. So thank you. Thank you, Richard, very, very much. Thank you to Caleb. Appreciate it. There we go. Thank you, Jeff. Keep 6. I can prep. Beverly, thank you all so much for everything you do for the channel. Danny, what's going on? Welcome in. Good game. Yeah, it was a good game. Thank you so much to all of our mods. Doing an awesome John. Is there an award for the Klingberg? You know what, John? Jonathan, because it is your birthday today, let's do it. It's time for the
What the hell are you doing?
award. The old John Klingberg, what the hell are you doing award? And that, who am I going to pick for that? Nobody on Toronto really stood out like a what the heck are you doing? So we're going to have to go to the LA Kings. And who on the Kings is going to stand out for that? We're going to give it to Gavrikov. Defenseman Gavrikov, he played 22 minutes. He actually led all LA King defense, Gavrikov. But I think it was William Nylander made that unbelievable move to deke around him and pass it over for Toronto to score a beautiful goal. So Gavrikov, you get the what the hell are you doing award, as you got deked out of your jockstrap on that play. The best award we made up. Absolutely. So there you go. Jonathan Gavrikov gets the what the hell are you doing award. I gotta say it.
This team will never lose again.
As Shorzy said it, this team will never lose again. They have been awesome. They have been a lot of fun to watch. And it is looking real good. So all these Leafs clicking now. All the lines are clicking, and that is impressive to watch. Also, again, big congratulations to Sid the Kid, Sidney Crosby, 1,600 points. That was awesome. Hockey fan, you like that? Yeah, we started that in honor of John Klingberg, and it kind of stuck throughout last season. So glad we could bring it back. Maybe we'll continue to do it nightly, and if I forget, please remind me. So this was a lot of fun. Again, thank you to all of our gifters. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you to our channel members. We'll be here Saturday night. I hope you will join us along for the ride versus the New York Rangers. More to come. And if you know a hockey fan, if you know a Leaf fan, definitely share our channel. Tell them about us. Tell them to come over and subscribe. Help us spread the word so we can continue to grow. Go Cats, go. Absolutely hockey fan. Oh, love those Panthers. Look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week. Take care. Be smart and enjoy some hockey. Good night, everybody. See you on the flip side.